Hey everybody, welcome back to HMO the podcast with your hosts Juan and Kevin.
Low key, we didn't clap. Start it over.
Were you guys to clap?
Yeah, we have to clap because the audio doesn't sync.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Brianna, that clap was so late. We're gonna go again. Just don't clap. You don't have to clap.
Okay.
You don't have to clap. 1,
Sorry.
2, 3. Yeah, well, we're already a couple minutes in. Whatever. Hi everybody, welcome to HMO the podcast again. With your host, so, see, we can't ruin the initial beginning of the podcast.
I'm immersed. I'm listening.
Like
to
now,
you.
the viewers are like, "What the hell is going on?" You already ruined the first few minutes. Listen, we're sorry. We're not gonna cut anything now. Like we're just going straight from that initial.
Right. This is what the Patreon was asking for.
Yo, listen, I hear everybody asking. We are not doing the shirtless. Like I know everybody's been requesting this time and time again.
For the right price.
My stomach will not allow us to do a shirtless podcast. Today we are joined by a friend of the podcast. A friend, I guess we call you that. A friend of the podcast.
Reuniting
after so long. Can you introduce yourself?
Me? Okay. It's like an elevator pitch?
No, just, but speak into the mic whenever you do talk.
Okay. My name is Brianna. So...
Yay!
There's no audio. We don't add any sound effects.
I just graduated. Rutgers alumni. Woo!
Yay! What school?
Rutgers Nork Business.
Oh, okay. Business.
Yeah.
Nice.
Business lady, girl boss. And I know Juan from my friends, level of friends. Like that's how we met.
You're good. Listen, if you're not gonna put the mic to your mouth, you're gonna have to talk very loud.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm very nervous. My first podcast.
Yeah, feel free to yell. That's me. That's me every episode. They always complain about me not talking.
His audio
sucks.
Damn.
Okay.
I have to keep it a little bit because I'm a loud man.
You're loud.
I'm loud and rambunctious, but Kevin's really soft spoken. He's the little guy, and I'm just
okay. I'll talk into the mic more. Can you hear?
Just literally put that mic to your mouth and don't be afraid to put it to your mouth. Literally.
Okay, write this.
Yeah, that's fine.
This sounds like singers at concerts talk.
Because you have very a soft voice, so you have to put it very close to your mouth, or people are not going to be able to hear you.
Okay, so me and Kevin went to middle school together.
Yay! Well, more elementary.
Wait, I have a question though. Was Kevin really this big bully that he makes himself out to be on the podcast?
Right.
Because on the podcast, I don't know if you've listened, but he talks these stories about how he used to fuck people up when he was younger. He used to get into a lot of fights.
What?
Listen, that's just
Yo, viewers. Please just tap in. Go back and listen through the whole episodes 1 through episode 13.
I'm not here to tussle, bro. I'm just telling the viewers what they've known and heard for the past couple months now. We've been doing this 13 episodes. This is number 14.
They exaggerate the fuck out of any story. We're oh yeah, I accidentally got pushed. Damn, he really beat up 5 people. That is not what happened at all.
Since you knew Kevin when he was younger, you can attest to this. Was he really this destructive monster that ran through the south side of Newark, New Jersey?
South side?
The north side of Newark, New Jersey.
Not the north side.
Whatever. A side of Newark, New Jersey.
It was basically Bloomfield at that point. I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie.
Now we can't be verified.
And also, I was the one getting bullied. I had braces.
He bullied you?
He didn't bully me.
Why did you have braces in 4th grade?
That actually is. I don't remember that. Actually, you know what? I do remember.
Why do people get braces so young?
Because
that's crazy to me.
My mom was paying out of pocket, so it was just get it right after my sister or not get it at all.
So how old are you when you had braces?
Whatever. How old are you in 4th grade? 4? 10? 10? Are you 10?
I don't know. 10?
No.
Yeah, because you're 14 when you're in 8th grade, and that's 4 years.
Yeah, probably you're 9 or 10. That makes sense.
Yeah, I was 10 and I had braces, but I had it longer because I had baby teeth still, so I don't recommend getting braces in 4th grade because you don't have your adult teeth. So I got braces when I was 10, and I got bullied for that because no kids had braces in 4th grade.
Yeah, bro. Motherfuckers were ruthless, bro.
I
can't even see, bro. And okay, picked up. Yo, nah. Son,
go ahead.
Getting bullied in elementary for glasses was wild. I was like,
no,
I can't see.
The thing is, everyone wanted glasses.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
it was an accessory.
Bro,
hear me
you're
out.
lucky you wake up daily and can see, bro.
Hear me out. How do you have glasses at such a young age?
Son, I got glasses
like, you didn't
when I
even
was like
try.
first grade.
Yeah, you didn't even try to look, bro. Like you
Yeah.
you didn't even
You know
try.
what? I decided I didn't want to see today.
Like you didn't even try to like live through life without wearing glasses.
I
You literally woke up at 7 years old and was like, "No, mom and dad, I need
Kevin
glasses."
Slander,
Yes.
yo, when I become a dictator, bro, like it's gonna be on Juan, bro. He's gonna be the first one I come after, bro.
But why?
Because every
Because
episode I'm
it is
slandered.
every episode.
Yeah, I'm
It's
slandered.
It's every episode. Every episode I've seen.
Look, who's the bully now?
Dude, because
Bro,
when
you're
I-
a grown man.
Dude, when I was younger, I got bullied too, guys.
Oh yeah,
For
right.
what?
For what? Being
But
tall?
I wasn't tall, guys. There's this misconception. I know a lot of you watching at home don't know how tall I am, but
He's
I'm
like 6'5".
I'm 6'6", and
Oh.
I'm an NBA prospect. I really had to stop trying to go to the NBA because of my knee. Yeah, it's real shit. So, but when I was younger, I was this short little nerdy kid, and people would pick on me for being the
way.
short little nerdy kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I was also bullied because I had a speech impediment. I could not speak, and I got bullied for it. I
That
couldn't say
remember.
ch words. Well, I went to therapy for like 3 years for it. Just couldn't say words with ch, th, r's, s's, basically the whole alphabet. C's. Yeah, so I would say soccer like soccer like that.
How else would you sound like? Can you repeat any
Fuck
other words that
Abington,
you used
bro.
to say?
Fuck. Motherfuckers went through it.
Like
We're all
saying
victims.
words,
Like what words could you not say?
church, like I was like church, like that, like
Oh, like that girl from Zoe 101.
yes, but that was my real life.
You're an ass.
She doesn't have it now. It's okay
I don't
to
have
talk
it now.
about.
Yes, now I have straight teeth and no speech impediment. I just talk.
I have a
really
little bit of a
fast.
lisp.
Yeah, I have a lisp. Yeah, it's more.
I have a little bit of a lisp. Like every time I say a couple words, it's like.
But
a
you're
little,
also Uruguayan. Uruguayan. My uncle's Uruguayan.
Yeah, y'all be saying show.
But that's not. That's
Yeah,
not
but
in
like-
English.
That's a lisp.
That's not English. That's Spanish.
How does that work? How do you lose your lisp when switching languages?
I don't have a lisp when I speak Spanish.
Well, you be saying weird stuff in Spanish.
No, they just have an accent in general.
It's the real Platense dialect for you uncultured
Plantain
motherfuckers. Okay?
dialect.
It's not a plantain dialect. Okay, so in Uruguay, as well as Argentina and southern parts of Brazil, you know, we're all along the Rio, right? Which is Spanish for those of you who don't know for river, right?
Oh.
So all of us developed a similar accent because we were conquered by the same people.
So y'all are all wrong.
It's not that I mean, like, call it what you will. It's a dialect. Like, I'm not over here telling, like, people who speak indigenous languages that they're speaking wrong Spanish, okay? Like, sorry that my dialect is wrong, you racist. But
All I know is, hear me out. If a Hispanic hears you say something crazy, they're just going to say you're wrong.
dude,
No, really.
Every time a Hispanic person finds out that I'm from Uruguay, they're like, say chair, say chicken. I'm like, bitch, no. Like no.
They look
No,
at you like a circus
honestly,
animal, bro.
I get, like my uncle is probably one of the funniest people. Like my aunt still call like they're divorced and stuff like that, and like
Oh,
they
damn.
still like
So your ex-uncle.
my ex uncle, but like he's still my uncle because like that's my cousin's father, not like my cousin, you know, a different cousin, and like he's the funniest guy at like he like he talks in Spanish with his accent, and like he had to take care of my aunt's cats when we were into DR, and it was like the funniest thing. He's like, these cats have more maintenance than like humans and stuff like that, and like he's just so funny. I don't know, I can't explain it. Like
Did he fumble the bag or did she fumble the bag?
he cheated, so he fumbled the bag.
Oh,
Damn.
damn.
So are you a cheater?
Have you listened to the podcast where we talked about cheating?
No, I haven't recently.
Oh,
because I've
Yeah,
been-
Juan has
my
a crazy
God.
take.
We're
on
not gonna
that.
go into
We're
the
not-
cheating
we're not-
talk
we're not.
again.
Okay.
We're not gonna
Okay.
dive.
You could go and
into
comment
this.
crazy how I'm right and Juan's wrong.
Okay.
I basically just said, since you don't know, that cheating is okay. Like, it's not that cheating
Right?
is okay.
That's my exact
We're not
reaction.
gonna get into
for the,
this again.
For the audio listeners only. She just like fell off her chair. That's basically what happened. 'cause
We're
of-
not
of
gonna
what
go
he
over this.
said.
I'm not saying cheating is okay. Okay,
No.
I'm just gonna state my argument, and I don't want any rebuttal. I don't want anyone
Okay,
to
we're not gonna tell them.
participate more in this conversation. But my exact argument was cheating is not the worst thing you can do to your partner, and I agree.
What is it? Murder?
I mean, yes, that is one of those things that you could do that's worse.
Okay.
But I hate that this is a running thing on this,
Okay.
man.
It's gonna
Okay.
be. It's gonna keep going. You're gonna get a girlfriend. We're gonna get her on here, and she's gonna be like, "So,
You
how
think
would you
cheating-
feel?"
Yeah. You think cheating's okay?
That's gonna be.
Topic of the day. When cheating's
Okay. Well, first of all, no, we're not.
Aw.
on. Oh.
Second of all, so we know how you know Kevin. The way me and Brianna met, right?
Okay.
Funny story. You want to tell
Yeah.
it? You can tell it from your perspective.
actually
No, okay,
didn't know
so
this.
okay, so me and my friends Ben follow Juan on Twitter. Like, you know,
because I'm just this really funny guy, like really charismatic.
Yes.
Like
And
I
then-
just tweet what I feel. You know what I mean? Like I'm just really like this open, handsome,
Juanco on
tall.
IG.
Juanco, no, don't get my personal.
No, then like I had worked at where he worked at for one day because my friend said that they needed somebody. So then I worked there and then never came back. And then we all like met up one day at the bar, and basically Juan says like he's nervous, like he's like, who's gonna be there, and we kind of like lied. We didn't lie, but like
They lied.
No,
This
we
sounds like a lie.
no, we didn't. So he asked us who's coming, and I was like, oh, I really don't know, because we invited a lot of people, but like, you know how people like flake. So like it was also raining that day, so I was like, I don't know, because like people don't like going out in the rain. So then a lot of people started coming, and it was like people he knew, and like he knew from his past. Let's just say that.
From my past. Yeah.
From
The
his
deep
past.
dark past.
The deep dark past.
Juanclo.
and, and then so me and my friends were getting drinks, and he's getting like a little social butterfly, and I was like, we ordered, he said, I haven't ate food before we even like started like drinking. Like he's like, I haven't ate food. So we ordered him wings, and he's offering it to everybody besides him.
Because that's what you do when you're the guest, right? You don't know anybody. You just become you become the nice guy. You know what I
Not
mean?
when you haven't ate all day.
Right, I would have just.
Those
dogged
wings
that
suck.
shit.
That's why I didn't want to eat them, to be honest. But go ahead.
Okay, sorry. Sorry for the people who made them, but
They're not listening.
Next thing you know, wing guy number 3 is listening, tuning in, like, damn, bro, I worked hard.
no. So then we told him, I was like, at this place after 3 drinks, that's it. Like you black out, they drug your drinks or something. Once they change the cups from glass to cup, that means
To plastic.
to plastic. You know what I meant. I'm sorry.
You're dumb.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done. And by his third drink, I was on my first drink still, because I knew how this bar place
Damn,
goes.
he was chugging.
And he's on his third drink, and he's being a little muscle social butterfly. And then he sat down, like after all that, and he started throwing up.
No, I did not.
Oh,
Don't put
No.
this on the internet.
Wait.
I did not.
Do you
bro.
remember this?
I didn't yak at the table.
Yes, you did. You almost jacked on my shoes.
Almost, but I didn't.
I
Oh.
backed my shoes up because I was like this, and then
Oh,
and the guy cleaned it up, and the
damn.
guy was like, the guy who works there loves his job, because he's just smiling that Juan's vomiting.
He was like, let's go.
He basically, he was like, it's okay, I go to
getting
this
paid.
daily. Like he's like, I was like, you must love your job, because no. And then like the 2 guys that we went with, they dragged him to the bathroom, and he
Beat him up.
yacked, and then he was like a little spaghetti. Like, you know the spaghetti thingies? Like,
Son,
Inflatable tube man?
I'm gonna share my perspective
No, wait,
of this
wait,
night.
let me finish
But
it,
no,
let me
before
finish.
you even finish, like, hear me out. If you don't tell, like, if you invite me out and you don't tell me who's going, from now on I'm not going anymore. Like, I need to know everybody who's going to avoid awkward situations.
it was very awkward for the girls and the guys there.
Damn.
It's not my fault.
No. Like, it's not his fault. He didn't know how to act. It was awkward.
I know how to act. See. This is where
We can't take Juan anywhere, bro.
My friends were like, no, this is him. Like the next day, he's like, oh my god, your friends are gonna hate me. Like your friends are gonna like, they don't know, they're probably not gonna go out with me no more. Like in the messages, I was like, it's okay. Like
Damn.
we understand. We all had bad days. Like we all don't eat sometimes
Was
before
that a
drinking.
weak moment?
Bro, I'm gonna let her finish. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna tell you what actually happened.
Okay,
that night,
this actually happened. No, this is my point of view, so
Yeah,
it did
your
happen.
POV.
Okay, so then we take
They're
him out. 'cause
gaslighting me.
I wasn't there.
I will. We'll bring another guest on soon,
No.
and then you'll get the confirmation. So then we take him out, and then I was like, I'm not getting kicked out. This is my favorite bar. I was like, I'm not trying to get kicked out. So then we took him out, and then we pull him inside the car, and it was so hard. Hardest things. I didn't do anything, but my friends did. And then they take him to the house, and then he just closed the door on them. We didn't even know if he got into his room or not. Honestly, I don't know if he got into his room that day.
He felt right there.
Like
as
no,
soon as
like
the door
we
closed.
got him to his door, like, and then we were gonna take him to his room because we felt bad, and then he just closed the door in our faces, and I was like, "I'm time for me to go back in the car," and then we went to another bar.
Yeah.
City boys.
City boys up. How you get who else you know got an escort right to the door, baby? Nobody else you know.
Yes, because we felt bad for you.
Yeah, my dad the next day was like, "Yo, were people here last night?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, they were just helping me." So now I'm gonna tell you what actually happened that night. Okay.
No, but
Let's-
you remembered.
No.
Let's preface this with a whole episode of Why Men Lie. Is an episode we directed. So with
Okay.
that,
Why men lie? Is that an episode we directed?
we did.
Oh, I don't remember. This is what happened, right?
Okay.
There was a point in my life, guys, where I had decided that I would stop saying no to things, okay? Like, I decided that I'm just going to start saying yes to a lot of things. Mm-hmm. And so I had a friend that I hadn't seen in a long time, right? We used to work together. Was like, Juan, me and all my friends are coming out. Like, come out with us. And, I was in this point in my life where I was not saying no to things, okay? So I was like, yeah, sure, fuck it, let's go. But mind you, like, who's going? Because I know some of your friends, and me and some of your friends don't really get along, Like, so then we go.
Dark past.
I'm having a good time, whatever. And then, boom, number one comes in. Some dude that doesn't like me. So I'm like, okay, this is how this night's going to go. So then, you're drinking just to not be awkward and be in a situation where these dudes don't like you. Fast forward, let's say another 30 minutes to an hour. This girl I used to talk to comes. The one I remember I said on the podcast, the one that called me fruity.
Oh.
The girl who emasculated me and took away every single ounce of manhood that I thought I had also showed up to this bar.
Damn.
And, again, to not be awkward, I was like, hey, I know how I would be in a regular situation. So let me just consume some alcohol and get this liquid courage to not be this awkward piece of shit in this corner. And one thing led to the next. I'm in the bathroom yakking, and mind you, like, it's my fault because like I'm like the biggest dude there, to be honest.
The thing is, you messed up when your first drink was a Long Island iced tea. That's when you knew you messed up.
Long Island iced teas are good. You don't like Long Island iced teas?
No, I banned them. I banned them from life. I got badly torn from them. And
I have no idea.
It has like 5 liquors in it.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's pretty good.
Is it
kind
good?
of less iced.
It's good.
It's a lot of sugar. It makes you bloated.
Yeah, but like realistically, like going out, like I need to go out with other people that are big. Like going out with you would be fine because you're also a big guy. But like everyone there, bro.
Are we fighting?
No, I'm not an aggressive drunk. I'm not aggressive.
No, he wasn't aggressive.
That was gonna be my next question. So
no,
he wasn't aggressive.
I'm not. You've said this on the podcast.
Yeah,
I'm a loving.
I was like, yeah, like he gives me more love than my girlfriend.
Yes, I am a loving drunk. But the thing is, like everyone else was like Brianna's size, which is like 5'2". Like everyone else, like 5'3".
How did y'all pick him up?
That's what I'm saying.
It was like 4 of us.
Yeah. So
not including me because I gave up the minute he tried to yak on my shoes.
So it's my fault for like being disrespectful and getting that way around a bunch of...
It wasn't disrespectful. It was... We all laughed about it later.
No, it's funny. But I mean like...
No, but I forgot also to say about the girls. Now that you mentioned it, you almost let me forgot. He asked for the girl that he used to talk to for her Instagram and she got kind of mad. And she's like, you follow me already on Instagram. And he asked her friend that was with her, can I have your Instagram? Can you follow me? And there's like, no, thank you. And she said, no, thank you.
Riz.
I got that dog in me.
Like I said, guys don't believe in bro code. Like,
what do you mean? How's that bro code?
That's her friend.
But that's not my friend.
That's a sister.
That's her
sister code, bro. I don't know. Is guy code a thing? From the woman's perspective.
Wait, before we go on, I want to ask you.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
what kind of drunk are you? Are you a sad drunk, a happy drunk, a loving drunk?
It depends on what happens before.
She's a mean drunk.
You haven't even seen me. You were trash. You haven't even seen me. Okay, depend. I could get lovey-dovey, but then I get like sometimes I disappear.
Disappear.
Like I start walking, I start wandering, and start talking to everybody else. Like I've been very talkative.
Oh, so you're social. Do you feel like you're more social?
I'm more social. Yes.
Are you not social when you're like?
I am like to a certain extent. Like I like if I don't know you that well. Like if you didn't remind me that we went to school together.
You'd be like, oh my god, who the fuck is this?
I would been like,
ew.
The awkward smile, and then like sometimes like I get like emotionally like socially drained. Like there's a lot of people.
That's me.
You just sit in the corner and start soaking?
Yeah, no, I just leave.
No, but like now when I'm like I need a couple drinks. I need those couple tequila sours to like.
But even then, like, we hung out that one time, and I wasn't that drunk. But like, they think I'm awkward. You think I'm awkward in social situations? I don't think I'm that awkward.
I don't think
so.
so.
I think.
But they think I'm awkward.
Awkward in what way? Like he says something wild, and then everybody's just there like.
No.
Like, which part are you talking about? Like Brenda's party or like?
No. I'm talking about when we went to Pier 13 in Hoboken. They were saying I was awkward.
Oh, because like the way he walked in like awkwardly. Like
I walked in alone, dude. Listen, I don't care. Like, hear me out. Like, there's no way to walk in alone to a place and look cool. Like, no matter what.
You're not
like,
a Chad, bro.
You're not.
Just
That's
say
why
that.
every single time that, like, there's a party or something, I ask, like, if someone else is coming so I can go in with them. Because walking alone to a party is single-handedly the most awkward thing in the world.
It is. I do. Because I remember, like, okay, so before, like, for our friend's graduation party, he called me. And, like, I forgot I gave him his number. I gave him my number. So he called me. I picked up. I was like, who's this? He said, Swan. I'm outside. Come walk with me inside. And you were like the third person to ask me that.
Yes, because it's so awkward.
The third person, like my friend, like two of my other friends were like, "I'm outside. Can you come walk in with me?" And I'm like, I should just stay outside.
All
like,
right.
I'm like a bouncer now. Like,
So are you the? Do you like open the door, turn around and close it, or do you just close it behind you?
like in general.
Yeah, like when you enter a place, you're not supposed to. You're gonna look mad awkward if you like, open the door, turn around, and then proceed to close it.
I see what you mean.
Just close it behind you and start walking. Don't look around.
The
just
thing-
start walking.
The problem with this one place we went to, there was no door.
It was outside.
It was outside.
It's even better. You just walk in.
Yeah,
Well,
but you
like-
have to get ID.
Am I just a confident person?
I think
No,
you're
you're
just
not.
confident.
No, fuck you. You're not.
You're not confident.
I think I'm pretty confident.
I think you just don't care.
But it's just like
Is that a
confident.
difference?
It's
That is a level of confidence, I will say. But like, I think right, because I'm a single man. This is-
What?
but now
How
we
are
get
the
to
ladies gonna see me when I walk in?
like I don't want to admit it, but like yes, like part of you is like, you're going out with two young women. You're like, hey, you have to look your best in every situation, to put your best foot forward. Because the first time we had met, I didn't put my best foot forward. I was a drunk mess at a bar throwing up. You know what I mean?
It wasn't like, at least it wasn't bad throw. At least you haven't ate nothing, and it was just throw up like you were just throwing up the liquor. It wasn't like you were throwing up food. Like those wings would have been nasty if you threw it up. And I don't think I would forgive you ever.
That was a bad night, yo. I'm not even.
Oh, rough. You know what? Maybe after that I would be a little
shy.
Yeah, and then
Right.
now it's like every time we go out, he like calls one of my friends or me. He's like, "What should I wear?" It's every time. It's every time we go out for the graduation party. You called Brenda for period 13. You called. I was like, wear jeans and a shirt.
You know
wear
what?
jeans and a shirt.
I've gone through this many times with Juan too. You call me and be like, "Well, what are you wearing?" I was like, "I told you, like, just scroll up, bro."
Juan is me when I was 10 years old, and I would ask my sister, "What are you wearing?"
Dude, you guys, I don't like how everyone's shitting on me today, okay?
That's how it feels, bro. The tables have turned.
Bro,
Hear me out. If you don't know what to wear jeans and a shirt. Perfect.
that's
outfit.
such a bad advice. Because,
Why?
Because let's say you're going to like a more formal party and you don't realize it.
Okay.
Wait.
Look it
what?
up. Look up the place if you're going somewhere. Look up the place and look up the vibe.
But even if you know the place's vibe, you don't know what type of vibe your friends are on.
Fuck them.
But it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter if you stand out at the restaurant. It matters if you stand out in your friend group. If all your friends are like dressed up and you're in jeans and a fucking t-shirt, that's fucked. But if all your friends are in jeans and t-shirts at a fancy restaurant, it doesn't matter.
Now you're all hoodlums.
No, but I feel like in general, like it was the summer.
Uh-huh.
What else are you gonna wear? Like wear shorts
See,
and a t-shirt.
this is my thing. I've given up on dressing because I'm like, bro, I'm colorblind. So like, someone's always commenting something. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put on
what
what
kind
I
of
think
colorblind
looks
are you?
good.
Because
He doesn't know.
I'm
No,
like deficient in all of them because I know there's a bunch of them big words that I can't pronounce.
Because my coworker's colorblind too, and he can't see pinks and.
Oh,
greens.
okay. So that's my thing. Like, it's not that I can't see. I just get them mixed up. Like they start blending when they're too close together. That's the colorblind that I am.
So do you have like on your license like, you can't like does those lights blend together?
Well,
Like the
I
red
think I
light,
told
green.
this story on the whatever when I was talking about my license, but what had happened, I'm gonna just go over it quickly. What happened is when I was taking the test, and you know how they make you like put those goggles on and ask you like, give us the colors, and I was like, yeah, I was like red, yellow, blue, red. That's just silence. And then he was like, can you repeat that?
Say it again.
I was like, fuck. Red, yellow, green, red, or whatever.
You trying to change it?
I did. He was like, okay, there you go. And I was like, yeah.
Fucking just guessing and got his license, bro. This is insane.
That's why.
That's
This
great.
is the issues.
I don't think you should be driving me home now.
No, but that's the thing. Like, I know, like, it's clearly different from red and yellow, but like, if I told them that it was like, yes, it's a little teal, they're gonna be upset.
This is why I think colorblind people be lying, bro. Because this motherfucker don't even know what type of colorblind he is. Talking about I'm colorblind.
No, but there is
Verify it.
That's what I'm saying. I can't. That's why I think you're lying.
So I can lie all I want.
Literally. Like,
why would you lie about that? Like
that's what that was my biggest fight in high school. They were like, bro, why do you want? I was like, why do you want attention? I was like, son, what do I gain?
You gain attention, bro.
Nah.
You know how many women
I mean,
he
in
bagged?
the marketing standpoint, good press and bad press are just press is press.
Nah, bro.
Attention is attention.
Yeah. The
Word.
wildest
Good
thing
or
would be
bad?
like, wow, that's cool. And I was like, you don't know what you just said. I want to be colorblind for a day. It's like, you'd absolutely hate it.
No, that's right. Like, we have someone with a disability on our podcast.
Right.
So, like,
I met that requirement.
Yeah.
Quota.
Demographic.
Yeah, literally. Like, we have everybody. Like, we've gotten a person from every background.
we've gotten through a lot of backgrounds.
Yes. We're just missing a couple now. We're
anyway.
like Thanos.
We're collecting the
Stop. This can't be real.
So we were talking about Morocco.
Were we talking about that? Yeah. So how do you feel about that from the woman's perspective? Do you think that exists?
At this point in my age, no, it does not exist.
Your age.
My age, as in like when I was like, remember the show Bro Code?
Yes.
Or Girl Code or whatever it was.
It was both. Yes.
Okay. So that's when I thought that was like, okay, like your boys, your homeboys are not gonna go for the girl that they used to talk to or used to be with, date, mess with, hooked up with, right? And then I went to college and it doesn't exist.
Motherfuckers just talk about that at 13, bro. Like, bro, go drink your juice box, bro.
I know. But then I went to
fiending.
college and I was like, that does not
Right.
exist.
Then what is, like, in your eyes, what are you referring to as the bro code? Can you list out some rules?
What
So
are
like,
the rules?
Like, okay, like I said, like.
Talking to the mic.
We'll react at the end, by the way.
Okay, so say that I'm dating Juan, and then one of his homeboys, like one of his friends that we know, hits me up right after we break up, and I was like, "Where is your dignity, bro? Like, where do your friendship lie?" Because I don't know. I just feel like that's like weird. Like,
you got us both thinking.
like, what if like that's weird? Because like you know that I used to talk to your friends. That's just like weirdo energy.
In my head, right? Personally, like.
Wait, that was just one rule. We're gonna go through them. You wanna go through them at the end, or you wanna go through them one by one?
I don't. That's like my like.
That's the one.
Oh, that's the
thing
one
she
thing?
That's the
calls
one
bro
main
code.
rule. Like I feel like, and then there's like
it.
sub rules in it, but like we'll get to it when we get to it.
Cause like, okay,
I'll throw in my thoughts after you.
I'll give my 2 cents right now. Like personally, like it depends to the extent in which you were with this person, right? So like, if my boy dated this girl, then yeah, she's off limits. But if they just talked, or if he had a crush on her and never did nothing, like.
Well, that's not what I'm considering. Crush is nothing. Like you could.
Yeah, crush is fair game. Crush is fair game.
To each his own.
But then again, like I don't really want to be friends with dudes that are always going after the same woman as me, because that's weird too.
All these women and you're after mine. Wow.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean. That's why I've been a little. You know, you gotta be a little secretive about shit.
This is my take on it, right?
Bad take.
Like, yeah, it's gotta be the worst take you ever heard, bro. But
okay, can we preface this with, you've been in a committed relationship for 7 years and didn't have a girlfriend before this?
Yes. Oh, by the way, yeah, 7 years is coming up. It's not 6. I was wrong.
Wow.
I would have got an argument with you with that.
No, because we were both like, damn, is it really 6? Is it 7? Once you pass 5, bro,
No.
it starts blending.
No, not for me. I celebrate the first week, first month, first year.
What a romantic boy.
I'm so romantic.
Right.
That's just me.
Honeymoon phase.
Hey, bro, you got that $5,000? Hey, bro, you got that $5,000?
Yes, reach out to Juanco on Instagram, bro. He needs you.
Reach
right in time for the holidays.
Reach out to HMO the podcast just so Kevin can vet you before you get to me.
What does vet mean?
Like they send in their application, you make
sure
they're right
yes.
for
I'll
me.
review it. Yes. Let's see if you're worthy.
Okay.
From my standards to send over to him.
So let's go.
But what I was saying, right? Let's say, absolutely, bro. Like if my friends are dating somebody, they're getting dapped. Like people are like, no, I'm gonna dap them up. Those are one of the boys. I'm gonna still give them a hug or whatever. But like that's it. Off limits. Like I'm not looking at them. I don't care about them. Well. Not that I don't care about them, you know, because they're like, if they're gonna be in a committed relationship with my boys, like, you know what, that's family now. But let's say, yo, I already see you. I already see you.
Wait. Go continue.
This is what I'm saying, right? Let's say in terms of like, if you break up and start dating that person, that is fucked. But like, what, like, well, okay, let's see. How long did it take right? Because like you said, maybe they were talking. Were they really dating? Like, you dated a month? Like,
no, that counts, bro.
Go
ahead.
Okay,
I'll let
but
you
I'm
go.
saying, like,
I think it counts.
If they broke up on good terms, why does that
okay,
matter?
but I feel like that makes it bad terms. Like that's your boy. Like, I don't know. It should never be the girl's fault. If the guy hits you up first, then it's never
it could definitely be the girl's fault if she's going after everybody in the group.
Yeah, but what if she's just heartbroken and she's like, whatever, just goes.
So it could never be her fault.
No, because she's.
That's not how that works. No.
Girls are never wrong.
It usually is the woman's fault. I feel like.
Well,
okay. I just said you're heartbroken. Juan.
Heartbroken. I've been single forever.
But like in general, like also with that, like you said something about.
Okay, no, but I wasn't finished.
You weren't done.
That's different because like I was like, obviously like if you break up and immediately like go to the next person, like yeah, that's kind of like fucked, you know. But like, let's say a year, 2 years, and like if they're on good terms, they might still be in the same friend group. They might still, you know, like hang out or have mutual friend groups or whatever. And at that point, it's like, well, you're not with the person. Y'all left off on good terms. Like, why would there be bad blood if that happened?
That's why I say Broco doesn't exist. But yeah, I understand. I see both standpoints. And I think that also, like, your boyfriend's friends are not your friends.
I agree.
Friends.
Like,
and then you also, like, the girlfriend's friends are not friends with the boyfriend's, really. Like, in some cases, maybe. But, like, the minute you break up, you're not my friend no more. Like,
yeah, I definitely think unless like you were all friends already.
Yeah, except for that case.
Like you just broke my girlfriend's heart right now. She was like, "Damn,
no. Unless you were all friends already, like that's different.
You guys were like unless you guys like dated in the friend group, then that's different.
Yeah.
But like if I'm introducing you to my friends
that you've never met before,
then they're not your friends. They're just acquaintances, associates. We're not friends. We're just acquainted with each other.
Do you stop your girlfriends from being closer friends with your man?
I don't even introduce them until it's like official because I don't want to look like a fool.
What is official?
What is official?
He officially asked me to be his girlfriend, or
that's official enough for you?
That's official enough for me.
You don't wait like a month, 3 months?
No. Like, I feel like we've been talking for a long time, and like, okay, like if they run into us or something like at a coffee shop or something like that, like, oh, I'm not gonna deny it, and we're talking. I'm like, oh no, we're just talking. I'm not gonna say like he's a friend.
Talking to the mic, please.
Talking to the mic. Sorry.
This is okay.
So
I'm gonna say.
No, I don't know, but like honestly, I'm gonna soft launch the day of my wedding.
Okay, so this is what I will say. Go ahead. You were gonna say something.
I was gonna say, well, fuck the talking stage, bro. Like, well, granted, I've been out of the game.
Yo,
for
this
almost
guy,
7 years, right? But this is my thing.
For a whole decade at this point.
Yeah, but like, son, people that be talking for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Bro,
no.
after
yeah. How long? That's my next question.
After like 3 months.
3 months.
No, not even.
That's
that's
a podcast.
No, like not even 3 months. Like after a month, if it's not going nowhere, just say that it's not going nowhere. Like just say that you want to be single because
I give it 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
But the thing is
that what you did? Well, how old are you?
Nah, my shit was 3 years.
But like,
I'm never doing that again.
How serious do you take the talking stage though? Because a lot of times, like talking is just getting to know somebody. It's even like I don't even like to use the word like talking. Like I remember one time, the reason I stopped using the word like talking, right, was because one time I was telling my sister about this one girl. She was like, "Oh, you guys are dating," and I'm like, "No, we're just talking." She was like, "What the fuck does that mean? Like you guys are going on dates and stuff. Like you guys are dating."
So my aunt's husband now, they were dating and they had like met on this like dating website, whatever. And she said like she called when they were going on dates, she called it talking because they hadn't officially been going out. And he called it dating when they got like serious, like became boyfriend girlfriend. He called it dating exclusively. That's what they called it in PN.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like they're exclusive. Like they only talk to each other. And that's his. And then like when he asked her to be his girlfriend, or asked my aunt to be his girlfriend, or whatever, that's my girlfriend.
That makes
sense.
So
they were dating exclusively, meaning they're talking just them. They're not talking to nobody else.
No, I agree with that.
And then they're dating. That's when they're dating exclusively. But like if they're dating, like because my aunt before like she committed to him, like dating only him exclusively, she was dating like a bunch of people because it was a dating app.
Yo,
like,
that's what I was gonna say. That's kind of like for me, right? I was gonna say like, oh, I don't.
I'm not trying to say like she's like a hoe or something like that. But like she was just exploring her options. Like there was, I think it was like
she had a notepad.
No, there are a lot of red flags. Even like 35-year-old men, a lot of red flags. Like you're doing too much. Okay. But yeah,
I was gonna say right for me, if I'm like that's just maybe this is the relationship talking, but that's kind of strange to me. That like, damn, I'm gonna go out with these 3 women in the same week. Like I'm a test out the waters with this one, go like maybe like on let's say 3 dates. It doesn't work out, move on to next. But I'm not gonna be going to like with 5 different women.
But like I feel like it's more common in like other cities.
Not even just cities though. Like that makes more sense in the sense of dating. Like I remember I was speaking to this one young lady one time, and she was like we were on the phone. She was like, "Oh yeah, because I want to be like a girlfriend. Like you don't want that right now." And I'm like I don't even know you. Like we don't even know each other. What do you mean? Like she'd be like, "Oh, you just want to like meet up and stuff." And I'm like, yeah, like how else will we get to know each other? Like, I don't know you. Like how you want me to sit here and tell you without only us ever like texting. You want me to go off of text and say, yeah, I want to date you. I don't fucking know you. You don't know me. How the hell am I gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I want to date?
Okay. Oh, you know what? Now I understand why the talking stage is long, because in my mind I'm like, I'm already friends. No. I'm already friends with the person before. That's proceeded,
no, there's like sometimes you don't even like you just like lovers to lover, like
there's no in between.
There's no like friends to lovers type thing.
Like
a lot of people
straight
like
off Tinder.
Yeah,
type.
I mean, I feel like if you're on Tinder, hear me out. If you're on Tinder, you're just there to hook up.
I don't know, man. I'd be looking for love.
Do you? I mean, like from what I heard, from what I had, like I had never had I had a Tinder when I was a freshman in college. But I had it as a joke. Like, I was just, like, swipe to swipe. Like, I have never hit up anybody. I thought they were all catfishes. I was like, no way they live in Newark. No way they live in Montclair. Like, I was like, no, they're catfishing me. So I was just, like, swipe to swipe as a game.
I used to want to get catfished so I could end up on the TV show and have that motherfucker Nev. What was his name?
I thought his name was Ned.
This is a crazy thing to want.
So in my head, I was like, listen. I get catfished. Great publicity for HMO the podcast.
Oh, that didn't exist.
That didn't exist.
What do you? He was thinking ahead. He was thinking ahead.
Catfish.
Wait, the show's
no, you said HMO. I was like, you weren't thinking about that. Yeah, that wasn't a thing yet.
The show still goes on, right? The catfish show.
I don't know.
Nah, bro, getting catfish must be crazy.
I'd
be out of the game.
No, but like, isn't there Twitter swindler?
Tinder swindler.
They said that Juan looks like the Tinder swindler.
Oh my god! My mom watched that movie. She's like, "Don't ever go on Tinder." And I was like, "Why?" She was like, "Because she watched a movie." And I was like, "What's the movie about?" She's like, "The guy on Tinder, he got all these girls' money." I was like, "Mom, what makes you think I got money like that?"
You gotta be stupid. We talking about.
It's not even just that though. It's like in Europe though, it's so much easier to get a fucking loan than in America. Like in Europe, you go to your bank and you're like, "Hey, I need $40,000." They're like, "Okay, here." In America, you can't just get $40,000.
They want your credit score.
No, I'm not getting $40,000 for somebody.
I understand, but like the thing
feel like
is,
I would be like, why would I even ask somebody I never met, or like never met?
Did you guys watch
the
movie though?
No, you told me about it. Like for some of them, like they were like.
Yeah, like the thing is, like when I first heard about it, I'm like, oh yeah, they're freaking idiots. Like who falls for that shit?
Like they love bombed them, right?
Yeah, but it's not even that. It's like they were dating. He literally met these women, took them to the fanciest restaurants, flew them on private jets. So they had a reason to believe that motherfucker had money. Like good reason to believe he had money.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's something about just giving a man money for like no reason. Like obviously it was no reason.
What if
like
women ask for $40,000?
I don't know, because like I feel like I was raised in a way like you don't ask nobody for money. Like
I don't know, a guy like me,
or you don't ask like you're like someone that's not your husband for money. Like
I'm on my 10th Venmo request to Juan.
I kept declining that shit, bro. It's really scary, like the day and age of like social media. Even it's like crazy, like all these social medias that are coming up and up and up, and even now with like Elon Musk having bought Twitter. Like
I thought it was like been.
No, they just finalized it.
Yeah, it was like finalized.
I was like official.
Son, the use of the N-word has gone up 500%.
Oh my god, yeah, because like he was like free speech on Twitter, and so like he like removed a bunch of restrictions.
I thought you could always say what you want on Twitter.
I mean,
no,
yes.
Or was it like okay, it's like censored.
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah, but like every time I change my profile picture on Twitter, it's like censored. Like it's like
What do you make your profile picture?
It's nothing like bad. Like
it might be the content.
There was one time I was like in Florida and I posted that like as my Florida picture, and then they were like, it's like censored, not censored, but like sensitive, and I was like, I'm never posting a bikini pic again. I was like, I guess like.
Oh shit! I mean, Twitter. Somebody
at Twitter reviewed that and was like, oh yeah. They're not gonna like this one.
report.
But that's crazy because like Twitter lets porn on there too.
That's what I'm saying. Wait, let me see if I can pull it up now. But like, basically, Twitter was like, BRY went off. Did it?
Come on, not in the middle of the podcast. That's another thing, yo. BRY, yo. These people like all these free thinkers when the B-roll notification pops up. What the fuck is this B-roll shit?
No,
bro?
there was like it says
I'm so against B-roll.
Yo, I didn't know what
it took
that
it
was.
off. It took it off, I guess, since Elon Musk, but it was like sensitive content on my
Sad.
thingy, and like you had to file appeal and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
And it's literally just
File
like
an appeal.
yes, for a profile picture, it's already up there. Like, so yeah,
That's crazy.
I don't know. B-roll is crazy though.
I didn't
No,
know.
sorry.
I didn't know what that was.
Sorry, no, B-roll didn't go off. Someone just posted late.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know what B-roll was until it was explained to me, and I still don't really.
I don't
I
didn't-
understand the concept.
So basically, me and my friend didn't know what B-roll was either, and we were like, oh, like let's just get B-roll because we see everyone on TikTok having B-roll, so like it looks fun, whatever.
Just following trends.
We're just following trends because trendsetters,
Trend followers.
trend followers. But I think we were setters because everyone else made B-rolls after us, so we're trendsetters in our community. So I was like, yo, how to do this? And our first B-roll was at the pier. You weren't there yet. You came late. So
I thought I started something.
No, you were just like late, and we were just like, let's play with this B-roll because it went off, and it was like this, and we didn't know that like it takes a picture. Like you have 3 seconds to take a picture in the front camera. Like if you take it on your back camera.
From the notification going off, or from opening?
Okay,
the app?
so when the notification goes off, you have 2 minutes technically to do your B-roll.
Why are you saying technically?
Because you could be late, but you get notified if you're late.
Imagine being.
And you're
late.
not. And you're not. It's like you're not being real if you're late. You're being fake. But like, sometimes B-roll goes off. Yeah, it's like you're not aligned with the mission.
But I read that you can't even have more than like 500 friends on there or something like that.
Well, why you're being real? Why would you want like 500 friends?
Be real. You don't know 500 people.
Listen, how much of social media is even real, bro?
No, but honestly, okay, there's just like TikTok is like when you're doing something fun and B-roll doesn't go off, and it's like, where's the B-real? Where's the B-real? And it's like, honestly, like I'm doing something, I'm out all day, and the B-roll doesn't go off until I'm home in my bed. Like lately, the B-roll's been going off at like 11:30, 11:55.
That's the time that people like are doing fun stuff.
On a Tuesday night?
Sleep.
On a Tuesday night?
Yes, on a Tuesday night.
Well,
Damn.
apparently it's like the guy who made it, whenever he wants to take a picture, the B-roll goes off.
That's a theory. I don't know how much I believe that, to be honest.
Well, I mean, he put it on the B-roll TikTok. That's what.
Oh, he said that?
Like, yeah, the B-roll Instagram, like the TikTok people, is like whenever you want to do something fun, I post a B-roll or whatever. And I was like, this is why my B-roll be going off at 12:01 a.m.
He on demon time.
He's rich. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, so basically, like, you have, like, it comes out anytime. B-roll comes out anytime. And it's sneaky. It's like Snapchat. You know when you screenshot?
Yeah.
You don't get notified, but, like, you can see in your notifications that someone screenshotted it.
Right.
And the only way you see it is, like, if you share your B-roll, whatever, like, you could actually share it, but, like, not really share it. And they see that you screenshotted it. That's how you get caught up, guys.
Nah, but the screenshotting was real from, like, Snapchat.
Dude, that Snapchat shit,
Oh
bro.
my god! Every time, like every once in a while on Twitter, it's like, oh my god, you can see who screenshots their Instagram story. No, you can't.
No, you can't. Yeah,
but like, I always fall for it.
God.
I always fall for it though. Like, I always fall for
That
it.
mini heart attack.
I always text my friend. I was like, screenshot my story real quick.
It's always that thing on Twitter. It's like Twitter made bookmarks public, and everybody just starts freaking out because
I don't know how to use Twitter. Like, I just like tweet to tweet, but like.
Do you think you are your most authentic self on any social media?
On my close friends on Instagram, I just be saying, I just be talking to talk, like my thoughts, and I'm like, I need to record this.
What about you, Kevin? Are you your most authentic
I
self?
don't even post. I be forget, like, bro, it's been like 2 years. I be forgetting. The fact that people are like, damn, I really need to upload this right now. I'm like, that's my thing. I could take pictures. I've taken pictures, but like just uploading or being like,
no, like Instagram.
This sandwich was fire. Nah, bro, I'm not about
Instagram eats first. Just kidding.
Oh my god, not Instagram eats. Son, now that actually pisses me off, bro.
What?
Like, because my mom got really into like taking a picture of the table before eating. I'm like, son,
I'm
hungry.
hungry.
All this food right now. Or like people are like, don't touch the table. I need the flick. Nah, bro. Like,
no, so wait.
I'm in there with my spoon already ready. Like, that's how you gonna take the picture.
Honestly, in DR, it was like all inclusive. So like you get food and it's like buffet style. And like my aunt would do that same thing, and she's like, take a picture of everybody's food. And I'm like, girl, I'm hungry. We've been in the beach for like 3 hours. I'm just trying to eat.
What's the superior restaurant?
A superior restaurant?
Is it buffets? Is it hibachi?
I hate buffets, but I only like the
Yeah, that's a
NTR.
really bad take.
Yeah, we might
that's
have
a
to take
really
you
bad
out.
take, bro.
I'm sorry, but I don't.
The comment section's going
I
crazy.
strongly dislike buffets. Hear me out. Like I feel like all the food is always cold in buffets.
What?
Yo, what buffet are you going to?
We gotta
bro?
take you to some
Yo,
spots, bro.
We're gonna
Okay.
treat you right one of these days, man. Because this is ridiculous.
If your episode hits more than 100 views, we're gonna invite
Play
you to a
it 100
restaurant.
times.
You just have to tell 100 people you know.
Yeah.
So we actually have like a guest goal. Like you don't know this, but if we don't gain at least like 15 followers after you come on, we actually go and beat you the fuck up
Oh,
At
Like,
your house.
at your house.
Guys, please. I think I'm gonna take an Uber. Hopefully, you guys don't know where I live.
This is the
We will
thing.
follow the Uber.
Listen, bro, we drive.
We do drive.
And I don't drive.
There's 2 cars.
Listen, there's a lot of us out here, but
yeah.
I
Your
don't
friends
know.
are at stake right now. They're looking at you. These might be your final
Please.
moments.
how do you as a young woman, right? Because you know we have two very different, jaggering perspectives, right?
Mhm.
Staggering perspectives here. We have the perspective of a man that's been in a committed relationship for like 10 years, and then the perspective of a man who's been single for a long time that's looking for love. If anyone's wondering, still.
I like how
HMO.
you gave me years and you just said, yeah, a long time. Let's not throw out
Say that
long.
You
were
want to
single
know?
for-
I've been single as long as you've been in a relationship. How about that?
T.
Some might even say that you got into a relationship because I became single.
Oh my god.
T is crazy.
This is insane.
Do we really
bro.
want to get into? All right, if you guys don't know,
I don't
Kevin's
want
dating.
logistics. Let's
Kevin's dating my. Sorry, I'm joking. That's not a real thing. But how do you feel about the dating scene right now?
It's like I don't even want to like date anymore. Like guys are weird, and I feel like okay, the minute like you tell like somebody that you're dating somebody, like or like we're talking or whatever, it's like they have a story. Like, oh my god, you know, like he's like my cousin's best friend. He's always at my house or something like that. Like I didn't need to know that.
So like you feel like women are the ones that like are trying to like push you away from
Instigating?
that person, or
Yes.
instigating that you go after that person?
Both. I feel like it's like sometimes like I just need to like move out of Jersey. or
Wait, hold
something.
on. So are you blaming women for the current dating scene?
Not all the time.
Oh my!
Not all the
There's
time.
There's moments.
But like I noticed like also like girls now are dating like younger guys. So maybe I should go be a cougar.
What is
you
that?
know
a
what?
thing?
I am younger than my girlfriend.
But like
What the
my
fuck?
friend,
What the fuck?
our friend is going out with somebody younger. My other friend is going with somebody younger, and they're like about the same age.
So the TikToks was like, I let the 18-year-old hit are not
Oh
fake.
no! Oh, I don't know about that. There's a limit, but I have never dated actually like a month younger or like a couple months younger. Not like years.
That's your limit?
Young. I have never dated somebody years younger than me. Never like, oh my god, he's 20 and I'm 22 or like.
That's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but like I do.
But like,
see-
okay, if you graduate during COVID, that's young.
If
Oh,
you
like
grew up
graduated
in-
high school.
If you graduate high school during COVID, that's pretty young.
COVID was 3 years.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I get what you're saying. Like in my head, like I wouldn't want to date somebody who's not 21 yet. Even like people that aren't out of college. Like I would probably date somebody in college, to be fair, but they'd have to be like junior in college, like on
Also,
their
yeah,
way out.
you can't be like a freshman or nothing
Son,
like that. That's
it's
weird.
like weird. Even
It's
in
like
high
my little
school.
cousins, like dating my little cousins. But like also like in college it was weird because like if you date somebody who just works, didn't go to college, they don't have the same experience as you. Like they don't know. They're like they're drained because they're physically drained. And then you're drained because you're mentally drained because your brain is thinking from the moment you wake up because you have classes and you do work, but like you don't work as much as them and stuff
Wait,
like that.
do you think that people that work don't think?
No, but like
Such a
okay, like
crazy
people like I used to talk to
Mindless
somebody.
zombies.
I used to talk to somebody who used to do like construction and stuff like that, and like he'll wake up super early, and I wake up like average 8 o'clock, 8:30, and he'll wake up like 5. He's already up during his day, starting his day at 5:30, and like he'll be drained, tired because like he'll be working 5:30, and I whatever, and I can stay up till like 1 a.m. But like the minute I wake up and have class, I wake up because before class, and I used to be drained because I have to be thinking at 8 o'clock in the morning, or I have to be at work thinking about like
The 8 a.m.s are now your friend.
they're not my friend. No, but I used to work at a dentist, so like I'll be thinking, I was like, oh my god, I don't want to like these instruments to be like too like what if they're not dirty and I just like clean them for no reason because I'm tired. Like
I don't think that's ever gonna be a bad.
I know.
I know, but like, there's like other things like when you used to do like the moldings, I used to do like moldings for like dentists.
Oh, that nasty.
Yeah.
And I threw up when I had one of those in my mouth one time.
I had to do that shit 3 times.
No, like I was like, oh my god, what if I just did it wrong or I dropped it?
What if I just jab this in your mouth?
No, because like sometimes they do like dry ones, so like a model of your teeth, but like clay.
Into the mic, please.
And like a clay model of your teeth, and I'm like, what if I just drop it one day? Like that was like I'm just like constantly
the intrusive thoughts.
What
if I throw this on the ground?
And I was like, okay, and then I'll be oh yeah, so it's like I was mentally drained because I was like always thinking like. Obviously, people think.
Yeah, I don't know.
All the people think.
I can understand. Well,
do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
not to this degree, but because like my girlfriend studied abroad in England for a whole year. So God. Like the
like
the
school
time
year
difference,
or like
yeah,
12
like
months
for college.
Oh,
no, like
9 months probably.
Like a school year or like
10 months, bro.
Okay.
She
Yeah,
left.
something like that. 9-10 months.
Yeah, it was a while, but like the time difference was like 5 hours. So I forgot if it's 5 hours forward or back. I think it's forward. Yeah, I think it's
like,
forward.
It's like when I wake up and like it's like 12 already.
Yeah, so like
forward,
I woke up and she's like, "Damn, ate dinner." Like, fuck. That shit is.
What time were you waking up, dog?
I know.
No,
like
she wasn't here. I was depressed, bro. Like, relax.
He was in his room, dark.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I can relate with the darkness.
No,
but like no, like there'll be times where like I was okay. I just started my day. I started working. I'm like, damn, like it's already like 8 o'clock over there. It's only like 3 over here. Like her day is
halfway
basically done. Yeah.
Yeah, that long distance.
But even then, like going back to the thing, I would date somebody that's not in college, like that didn't go to college. It just depends what the fuck you're doing. You know what I mean? Like if you just like not doing shit, living off like mom and dad money, and like just have like nothing going for you. No, but I'm just saying in like general, it's like I don't give a fuck if you went to college. A college degree doesn't mean anything. Like like it does mean a lot. It does open a lot of doors. I am an advocate for college, mind you, but
it's not everything.
But yeah, like it wouldn't deter me from dating someone just because they don't have a college degree. But if you don't have one and you're not doing anything, shit, yeah. Like fuck, am I gonna even talk to you for? Like
no, when I say like dating someone who's working, dating someone in school, like you kind of have more in common because like you guys are both on a school schedule, if that makes sense. Like someone who's in like working, like they work 9 to 5 or like 5:30 to 5:30, like 12 hours, and like you guys sometimes don't have like the same things to talk about because like most of my day's been in school, most of your day's been at work, and like sometimes it's just like my coworker hates me.
No, this
like,
is a crazy take, but like once you leave college and you get a
out.
job, like yo, hear me out.
Okay.
Once you leave college and then start getting a job, you realize how much free time you have. Unless you had a shitty major or you just did nothing.
Oh my god.
No, honestly, I have so much free time because I work like part-time, like basically, and I'm like I have 2 days off during the week and the weekends off, so like I get a lot of my work done in the 3 days I work. I could work 4 days if I really wanted to, but I get all my work done in like 3 days, and I'm like, damn, I have a lot of time. Like I need a new hobby.
Yeah. I mean, what's crazy is that like for students, they're like, wow, my weekend is actually free. I don't need to, worry about an essay or go home and worry about work. Like as soon as the clock hit, you're out. Well, obviously there's like special jobs where like, you work overtime, you do this. We're not talking about you. Don't, oh my God, like, yeah, like that's not how it is. That's not how it is. You're not. You're not special. Like it's just you.
No, but I used to feel bad for those STEM majors in my school. Like a lot of my friends were STEM, and I was like the only business person. And I'm like, damn, I kind of feel dumb around you guys. Like they're taking like Calc 2 and 3, and I'm just.
That's it.
Well, like no, like obviously there's more than that. Like I don't know any of their other classes, like Orgo Chem, Orgo, whatever. I was just like taking like Applied Calc and taking like Intro to Marketing, Retail Marketing, and I'm just like, oh my God, my life is so hard. Like I just have to read the PowerPoint.
Nah, they fake smart. It doesn't matter. But I don't know. I think how do it's just so hard, right? Because now I feel like nowadays, right, we've lost that intermediate step of like being friends a lot of the time when you are like looking for a romantic partner. We've lost that intermediate step of like, hey, I met you. I think you're really cool. Let's transition from a beautiful, young, flourishing friendship into a romantic relationship. Now it's like, hey, let's talk to date. Like, let's not talk.
You know what
to
it is? I think if you
other.
become a friends and like you don't want to ruin the friendship.
But how do you approach that?
I don't even know like the segue to that because I feel like I do that. Like I just talk to people because if I become your friend, like.
But like here's.
I mean, you could become a friend while you're dating, but like.
But why would you become a friend after you already dating?
Because you want to get to know the person in a friendly way.
Oh,
like,
you mean dating?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you meant like exclusively.
Oh, no, we're not. Sorry.
This terminology is fucking me up.
This is fucking me up, bro. Well, no, because I was going to say, like, yeah, like, because I know a lot of people, like, I won't say who, I won't say names, but like senior year where I kind of like feeling like, damn, what, like, if I don't get a partner now, I'm left with just the workforce. Or like whenever I go out to bars or something. Was that something that lingered in y'all thoughts?
Mine, dude, I joke about it a lot on this podcast, but I'm very happy alone. Okay, like I know it's a running gag, and that's all it is. It's a gag. Okay, like guys, if you're worried,
ladies,
about me,
I'm still accepting applications.
Oh no,
yeah,
of course. No.
He doesn't mind being single, but he doesn't want to be single.
Yes, I don't mind being single, but if need be, I will partake in.
Take one for the team.
No, I won't take one for the team. I will I will go to tryouts. I will hopefully make the bench, start playing more games, get more playing time, and eventually be starting 5. And then, become the coach's favorite. Like I will take all those steps if need be. But
are the applicants the coach?
I don't know anymore. I don't even know.
Are you asking? Wait, the coach is like their friend?
Listen, this
You
analogy,
lost me, yeah.
if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know.
I guess we don't know, Kevin.
How do you, I don't know. Maybe we're asking the wrong person. It's just like that transition, right? Like, I mean, we spoke about this.
What? Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to ask something like, okay, let's say Sophia, my girlfriend, she invites me out and she's like, oh, you can invite some friends or whatever. And I invite you.
Okay.
Would you feel weird if you were like, damn, one of Sophia's friends is kind of bad? Like,
why would I feel weird about that? Can I talk to them?
Like, you wouldn't feel weird?
I wouldn't even ask you.
Okay.
Okay.
Why would
you ask for every little thing? Like, what should I wear?
That's what. This isn't like strictly to him. Like, what about you? Like, let's say like.
Oh, like if you like he invited me out, he had a cute friend.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
I feel like I never approached because I'm afraid of rejection.
Or what if let's say I invite you out and I bring a cute friend. You're like, oh, like, are they single? Like, are you gonna talk to them? Or are you gonna go?
I would definitely ask, are they single? But I wouldn't be like, yo, you think I should talk to her? Like, no.
No, that's weird.
I wouldn't do that.
Averaging, damn.
That starts going even more into my head, right? Because I'm like, right, even that concept of like, oh, Sophia has a pretty friend and I try to talk to her friend. Why the fuck is it that my woman friends, I'm gonna include you in this, never want to put me on to their friends.
Oh my god.
Like,
okay.
Women be having pretty friends, and obviously the women I'm friends with don't see me that way. That's fine. I don't care about that. That's okay. But they have pretty friends that might see me that way, and they actively like, I'm a good guy. I'm young, handsome, and engineer.
I'll vouch this time.
I'm humble.
Okay, you're not humble. You're not humble if you're saying you're all those things.
Listen, I'm trying my best. But even then, it's like, what? Do you guys not value? You guys value me too much to give me to your shitty friends, or you value your friends to give them to shitty?
No, exactly.
Two friends.
Exactly. Okay, this is my take on it. Okay, why am I gonna put my friends on to somebody that I know personally? Like,
then it's gonna be their fault if it doesn't work out.
Yes, it's like you put me onto them. It's your fault.
Is that something that would happen though?
I mean, if that's a true love of your life, and you know that you think that, then go off.
Like if Kevin introduced me to a girl, and it doesn't work out, I wouldn't be like, "Oh, Kevin, fuck you. It's your fault."
Girls are different than guys.
You think your friend would blame you for putting
not
her onto
all of
me?
it. All of it, not all of it.
And that's assuming that I do your friend dirty. What if I'm just a good guy and I'm looking out for her best interest?
What if you're not?
Exactly.
But you know me enough to know I wouldn't. That's the thing. Like, you should know me enough.
I don't know you in the dating scene, bro. I never dated you.
Oh,
I don't know.
This is basically a relationship, Kevin.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like it's weird. It's like putting on someone for a job and they're a bad worker. And
okay,
like,
that's
how I see it. Like, I don't put nobody onto a job because I don't know how you work. I don't know how you are in the relationship. So like, what if I do recommend you for a job and then you get the job and then you make me look bad? And it was like, oh, yeah, no, I'm not recommending any friends of hers because.
Okay.
That's how I think
good
about it.
Good analogy. That was a good analogy.
Yeah.
I
like that.
That was a good analogy.
All right, let's say.
College education.
Would you feel weird? Let's say, if, assuming Sophia had a sister, would that be weird?
Bro, you're going off like 16 assumptions though. Like, you know what I mean?
Like a sister-in-law?
What if she has a sister? Like, what if she just has a sister?
But does she have a sister?
No, she doesn't have a sister.
Okay.
A sister? How old is a sister?
Like dating age.
Same age, year or two,
younger,
up
older.
or down.
Older. Okay.
Oh.
No, it wouldn't be weird.
It wouldn't be weird. You would just straight up be like, "Oh, introduce me to your sister's."
The thing is, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I say that a lot. You know, like it's a very empty thing I say. I'm like, yo, put me onto your friend. Like, that is a thing I say.
The thing is, you say it and never know you're serious. Like, because, like, you joke about it, but, like you just said, like, you're happy that you're single. Like, you're happy to be, like...
Yes, but I could be happier in a relationship. You guys don't care about me enough to be like...
You talking about me? I'm single as well. Like...
But you don't care about me enough to know that, like...
Wingman each other.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I have this conversation with some of my, like, friends that I've known for a long time, right? And I'd be telling them, I'm like, listen, like, you guys don't see me in this light anymore because you have known me for so long, right? Like, you guys can't even imagine me in the dating scene because you've known me for so long. But at the end of the day, I'm young and handsome, okay? Like, women might find me attractive, you know what I mean? But I think because they've become so desensitized to me because of how long they've known me that they don't even think about me with their friends. And I'm like, your friend might think I'm cute. Like, you don't even... You're not only denying me...
I promise you, none of us are walking around like, damn, this good match for Juan. Good match for my other friend. Like,
no one thinks like that. No one
you
thinks like that.
ask
and
or you
also,
gotta
like,
go.
Yes, like, I think you just need to put on your own.
If anything, just be like, I'm gonna go talk to your friend.
Yeah, that's
okay.
it. Like, you just give permission, or like you just tell them.
Permission.
You don't need permission. You don't even need permission. But like, if you're like, damn.
If you're, it's not like you're beating the fuck out of that.
No, sorry.
No, but like, if you're telling me to put you on, that's kind of asking permission, no?
Is that
no. That's like, yo, we need to get more women on this podcast. Yo. Next time we're bringing a panel. Like, we're getting like 6 of them on here. Bro. It's gonna be like the Fresh and Fit podcast.
And all of them are gonna just start fighting about their different opinions.
But like, I just think that in general, like, I don't put guys onto my friends, and they don't put my guy friends don't put me onto.
But
their
that's
guy
because
friends.
you don't ask.
We should do a 2-part.
But like, the thing is,
panel. Where it's like 6 guys and then 6 girls.
Like
and then,
3 girls and 3 guys. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
and
the
then,
dating show.
Yeah, right.
No,
HMO, the dating show.
That would be
HMO
good.
put you on.
Sean, that would be a fun. Yo, write that down in the comments so we don't forget.
No, but I just think that like I wouldn't want any. I feel like my guy friends wouldn't put any of their friends on me.
But because you wouldn't ask though.
But why would I ask? Like,
but like
if your guy friend said that I was cute or something,
I would tell you.
You would tell me?
Yes.
Wait, what if? What if?
But like, okay, I would tell you the same thing if one of my
girlfriends.
girlfriends.
No, she wouldn't. No, you
yes,
wouldn't.
I would. Yes,
no,
I would.
Wouldn't.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. How would you?
My friend thinks you're cute.
Yeah.
But literally, like that's what. Do any of you? So none of your friends ever hit you up like, "Yo, who's that tall, handsome Uruguayan motherfucker that be on your story sometimes?" Like, no one's ever said that to you.
No.
Damn.
I'm walking away. I don't want to be a part of this show.
No, because I think they just know that you're my friend. Maybe they liked that girls have liked my story when I post you, but but
like that like history.
Yo, we gonna go into the archives and find out real quick who the fucking love with Juan Club, man. But
damn, I was gonna say something I fucking forgot. It was so good. It was probably ass. Whatever.
Oh damn, I was gonna let you find it, but damn, I lost my train of thought too. What the fuck?
We're all just losing
our
train of thought.
Dating.
It was like dating your guy.
Oh yes, I remember.
There
so
you
like,
go.
okay, for both of you, would you agree? Like, do you think like going on like a dating show would be, or like a mystery date would be fun? Like, let's say it's you and then like three like blind.
Was it you who said something about that?
Huh?
Someone had asked me about this before.
I feel like like a date.
Like it's just
dating?
you and then
like,
you said person A, person B, person C, and then you're like, oh. Actually,
oh, like not knowing what they look like?
Yeah,
absolutely not. Fuck no. Hell no.
Blind, like actual blind dating.
Yeah.
Like you can't see none of them. Like Love is Blind.
Yeah, like just personality.
Like Love is Blind, the show from Netflix. That's literally the show you described. You literally just described the show on Netflix. It's called Love is Blind.
Is that something you would think would be like you know what? Maybe I'll find somebody here. Like absolutely not.
Nah, because like, what if she got a great personality but she's ugly?
I feel it.
Is it about looks now? But okay.
The
show Love is Blind that you're describing is
is that the one with the button?
No.
No,
that's a cut video from YouTube.
So basically they're in pods and they can't both people can't see each other, and they're just talking, like they're getting in a relationship, and basically like they exclusively date, which they're only dating that one person, and then they have like 2 weeks, and then they have to propose if they think that's the love of their life, just from not seeing them.
Damn.
Yeah, you never. No, and then they have then they go on a honeymoon, like a vacation, whatever.
Vacation.
Vacation.
A vacation.
Right into the Halloween as vacation.
Vacation, and then basically they have 3 weeks after that. They live together for 3 weeks, and then they have to decide if they're gonna get married on the altar. On the altar,
wild.
so they're gonna walk down the altar and then decide. If they're gonna get married. The show is honestly like some of the guys on the show this season, they piss me off because like one of the guys said like the other girl he was dating that he rejected emotionally in the pods, he saw how he looked in real life, how she looked in real life, and she was pretty for him. And the other
for
girl,
him, damn, that was
like
she was ugly.
No, I mean like okay.
That's not a compliment at all.
No, like that was his type. He said that if we were in the real world and I saw her in the bar, I would hit her up to his fiance. And then he said, so he gave his fiance.
3 weeks, I wouldn't feel.
No, I mean, if you're emotionally connected to that person, I would feel some type of way. Like you're my fiance, and like he said, like your girlfriend. Say that you said your girlfriend is a 9 out of 10, and some other girl is a 10 out of 10.
But the thing is,
but how would you feel about that? But how would you feel about?
Like,
I would feel kind of butthurt if my boyfriend said I'm a 9 out of 10, and some other girl that we saw today is a 10 out of 10.
But realistically, like you wouldn't be the prettiest girl, like. Not you specifically, but I'm just saying, like,
call me ugly.
No, not you. But like, if I'm dating someone, like, they're probably not the prettiest girl in the world.
That is crazy. Yo, the applications dropped.
No, I'm not shitting on them at all, but I'm just saying, like, statistically,
a part of it has to be like the personality. Like, honestly, like,
okay,
you could, sometimes hot guys. I feel like sometimes hot guys are
the
stupid.
Just the gym.
The
gym bros.
And like people at SIG, I would never date. Like at the gym we go to, I would never date them because like they're too much in their head. Like some of them are too much in their. Hear me out. If you go to one of those power building gyms, sometimes I think you're just too much in your head. Like you think that you're all looks and like muscle cut season.
Bulk season,
bulk season.
cut season.
Yeah, they're gonna shit on us in the comments. It's gonna be like, all you unfit ass motherfuckers.
All the people that like are super built and work at T-Mobile are gonna come and shit on us in the comment section. No, but like I see that like because
I mean they're pretty to look at, but like at the gym, but
like
I think if they ever approached me, I would have to say like, oh, thank you. I'm like scared. Someone screamed at me at the gym. Did I tell you that?
Screamed at you at the
gym? Yeah, like my daddy issues. Like literally, I almost cried. I was at the posing room and he screamed at me.
What did he say?
Because me and my friend, it was my first time. My friend has never been in the gym ever. She's only been in dance studios. So I took her to the gym and I went to the posing room. And we're taking some time because I'm taking pictures of her, like progress pictures or whatever. And this guy knocked. Like we were about to leave. I'm literally packing my bag and like leaving. And the guy that was next to him, like I was like, oh, give me 1 minute. I'll be outside. Right, because I locked the door because I don't want someone walking in the posing room. And then some other guy just starts banging on the other window. And he's like, get out here. Da-da-da. You think this is a effing playroom? Just I know. Like a playroom, like a dress-up room. Like, you guys didn't, like, act like we're not members. Mind you, I pay a good penny to go to this gym.
Was fiending to do that back.
No, but mind you, the guy who was like complaining wasn't the guy that was going in.
He was just complaining.
Was it a worker though?
No, he wasn't a worker either. It was just some guy doing a workout next to the posing room, and then the guy who knocked him must have just said, "Oh, I'm waiting," and then he got mad that he was waiting. And I was in there.
Yeah, imagine
and
lining up for the pose room.
Listen. If I see someone in the pose room, I just walk away. Like I'm not waiting.
Right,
like just go to the
locker room. Set, bro.
Go to the locker room and take pictures there. Like it's not that serious. And like I understand. Like there's been men that are in that posing room for like 30 minutes. Like damn, you're still in there.
They flexing every muscle they got.
I mean, as they should because they probably worked hard for it. But like.
Come on now.
You don't have to bully me. The guy bullied me. I almost cried. I almost left the gym crying.
That's rough.
Because why are you screaming at a little adult girl? Like
a little adult girl.
Yeah, well,
a little lady.
Let's rewind it back a little bit because I do have a take that's like I don't know how crazy it is, but like all right, like In a relationship,
are you gonna say hear me out or
no? Hear me out.
Oh my god, you hate TikTok.
You might not hear me.
Go ahead.
But like, bro, like, a relationship starts with the looks. Like,
yes,
that's like,
I do agree with that.
If I'm emotionally connected to you, but I don't find you attractive, like,
you're just a friend.
It's not proceeding.
Yeah,
that's
but
crazy.
I feel like if you're already in that like love is blind, if you're already in that emotionally connected relationship, then why do you care about how good they look?
Nah, it 100% matters.
No.
I know it matters already. Like it matters. Like okay, 100%. I'm attracted to you,
like,
but like
you could be perfect, but I don't find you attractive. It's not going nowhere because like then I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna be like, oh, like not everybody's gonna find you attractive. That's okay.
No, and I'm fine with that, bro.
Yeah,
like I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Like people just
fine.
like some girls like ugly boys.
Right.
same.
Some girls like ugly men, you know.
Yeah, yo, we need to follow, but my ego gotta get lifted.
The people I talked to before in the past, I think people will say I have like an interest in ugly guys, but like not on purpose. Like they just turn out to be ugly.
What do you mean they turn out to be?
Like I was blind. Like I was blind when it happened.
I feel like that's something like a lot of people, not just women, but like a lot of people do that. Like after they get a relationship, they start like trashing their previous partner.
No, I'm not even trashing them. Like
no, because you're calling them ugly. Like you're calling them ugly.
But like I called them ugly before, and like when we were in the relationship, like you're not that cute. Like relax, humble yourself. But like,
damn.
That's kind of mean. Now we understand why you're saying ugly. What the fuck?
No, but I think sometimes they need to get humble because the ugly boys be treating you like trash too. So like they need to relax.
Men be doing that, bro. They be like, yo, let me hit or whatever. Like as soon as you say no,
they're like, you was ugly anyway.
Yeah, you was ugly anyway. Like damn, bro. Like
just say that you're bitter.
But at the end of the day, though, like how many ugly boys? Not you specifically. Again, this is gonna sound bad, but I'm not talking about you.
I know you're not talking about me.
But like, how many ugly boys can you date before you reflect on yourself and you're like, hey,
maybe I'm the problem.
Maybe it's me.
Maybe they see the potential.
I do see the potential. You see, I think I saw the potential.
Do you think you upgrade men?
Yes.
Do you fix them?
No, I don't think you can fix a guy. If the guy needs therapy and he has like mommy and daddy issues, you cannot change them.
No, you can't go into a relationship like I could fix them. It's not happening.
No, but sometimes you have to have the healer complex, and it doesn't. Like some girls.
What do you mean by that?
Like they want to heal and fix every guy. Like you can't fix them. They're
gone.
They're gone. They've been gone since before you met them.
I don't know. Sometimes I'll be doing shit, right? And I'm
do you think you could fix a girl?
I would not even like entertain that, bro. Like I promise you, I just not for me.
Have there been any? Wait.
No. I was gonna say like if you're not ready, bro, like I'm not gonna even participate in fixing whatever the fuck you got going on.
No, but like you think that she's a great personality, but she's just not ready for a relationship. Like
then I'm not gonna pursue that. Like if someone's not ready for a relationship, there's no such thing as like you either are or you're not. And if you're not, I'm not going to sit there and be like, let me just wait until she gets ready. Like, no, like, if someone's not ready, they're not ready.
So you're going to move on?
It's not even about moving on. It's like, we wouldn't even get to the point where it's like an idea where it's like, hey, maybe we would date. Maybe we wouldn't date. Like, I'm just like.
Has a girl ever said to you, like, she hasn't said, like, word from word, like, I'm not ready, but have her actions said that she's not ready?
Yeah, I mean, listen,
but like she has personally never said to you like I'm not ready for a relationship, but her actions have said that she's not
I'm
ready.
honestly not asked a woman to be in relationships with me in a long time.
That's how I got rejected.
Oh my god, I got rejected too one time. Never. That's why I never
ever shoot my shot. My girlfriend rejected me like 3 times. Before we got together. That's such a girl boss move. She wants to come on and clear her name. She wants to hear her side of the story.
No, I don't want to hear
the fake side.
I want everybody to know that.
Honestly, hear me out. She's a girl boss for that. For rejecting you, like it's like playing hard to get. She's a girl boss.
No, I think she just didn't want him.
Yes.
Okay,
she just didn't want him.
Nah, she was playing hard to get, bro.
Okay. Don't let him. That new take.
Don't let him feed this narrative.
That my ego is rising right
now.
No, but I have got rejected before, and that's why I would never shoot my shot.
Why?
First again.
One rejection.
You better.
Because my friends wanted me to be a girl boss, and I was like, sure. So it was Valentine's Day, and I was frat guy. My class was cute. And first red flag, he was a frat guy.
Red flag.
And basically I was like, my friend was selling these things, these like candy grams. Mm-hmm. So I put my number in the candy gram, and like I was helping her sell them. So I put my number and I gave him, because he had promised us that he was gonna buy a candy gram, and because we bought something from his organization, so he bought something from her organization. So I passed him the candy, gave him my number, and then he texted me or whatever. And I was like, my friend's like, oh, ask him what you're doing for Valentine's Day. And I was like, no, like.
Wait, why did you give him your phone number?
Because he didn't have it. And then I
That's such a
because
what an answer.
What a crazy way. I never thought of that.
Wow. You just opened my eyes.
Because he didn't have it.
Okay.
And then basically I asked my friends like, oh, ask him what he's doing on Valentine's Day. And I was like, okay, I'll ask him. I asked him, and then he says, I have a thing with my brothers, my frat brothers. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I never.
He has a thing for his frat brothers?
He had a thing with his frat brothers, like a frat event.
But is that even like dubbing you though?
I feel like he just made an excuse because like you didn't have to spend the whole night with me. I didn't ask for that. I just could have spent breakfast with me or like lunch or like.
No, because there's some frat. Oh, was he like pledging or was he?
No, he was already in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang.
Nah, I don't know.
He was lying.
No, I don't feel like he was lying. I feel like he could have just been like.
I think he was lying. No, I know that he was in that event, but like he didn't. He could have just like he could have made it away. I feel like. So
I don't know.
Maybe hit my line back later on.
Son, honestly, I feel like if men were like women, we would get no here, bro. Cause you know how many shots I shoot before one goes in. If you stop,
it's ruthless out here.
No, but like I feel like it's okay.
If you stopped after one rejection, you would be throwing up in the corner if you were me. Listen. For every shot that goes, it's like job interviews, right? You apply to 100 jobs.
You need a job. That's the thing. Like you need a job. Like you don't need the boyfriend. Like if he doesn't show the effort to begin with, that means he doesn't want you.
Nah, man.
Hear me out. If he shows that he has no interest in you, he has no interest in you. It's okay. Like
it's okay to
move on.
Nah, maybe he just needs some coming around, bro. Like maybe he just needs some time.
No, because also after that, me and my friend as like not vengeance, but like we both
vengeance.
Not vengeance because we just thought it was funny during because COVID happened like a couple weeks after Valentine's Day, and we were like swipe up on the same story on purpose and say similar things and on purpose, and like he would entertain both of it, like he would entertain it, like. And then one day he asked my friend, he's like, aren't you friends with Brianna? And then she was like, yeah, why? Because you guys always comment on the same DMs, like on the same messages. And I was like, I never felt. He's like, oh no, we're friends, but we're not close friends. And then
he knew he was getting played.
Yeah. And then the next day, and
then
the next day, we hanged out, and then she posted me, and then she tagged me, and I reposted it.
I'm gonna say this, right, and I might get some flag for it, right, and this is gonna be like a little bit of a hot take, not that hot of a take. I think men are more like, how will I say this without being not even offensive? Not even offensive.
Yeah, I'll say something crazy.
No. I think men are more like mean in terms of like just like ignorance. Like men will do more ignorantly mean shit, and not even just giving them the benefit of the doubt. Some of them do it on purpose, but I think women are way more calculated in their meanness.
100%.
Yeah, like I just think they're way more calculated. Like
I mean, by accident.
No. It's not even just that. Like if a girl calls me cute or something, like my visceral reaction's like, oh my god, thank you. Yeah, you're cute too. Like, and then that would obviously piss off like my girlfriend or somebody, like a woman that's interested in me. But like women will be like, no, I'm gonna walk past his class at 3:15 because I know he's gonna be looking out the door, and I'm gonna be in my best makeup, and I'm gonna smack another dude on the ass, and I'm gonna walk past him and make him feel like absolute shit for the next 6.5 days. Like
that's so wild.
There's never a thought in my head that I'm like, yes, I'm gonna do that. Like, yes, I've done fucked up shit in my life. Don't get me wrong, but it's never been like premeditated. Like it's been like maybe just a spur of the moment type of thing. But there have been people in my life that have done mean things to me, and it seems like it's calculated.
So women are foul.
Okay, I think
they're mid.
We cast vengeance sometimes.
That's crazy.
I think sometimes.
Y'all are fucking supervillains, bro.
No, I don't
Villain
think so
origin
because
story?
I think that they deserve all of it.
Son. I'd be a villain by now with how many times I got rejected by the same person. Well, it's
Your girlfriend?
Yeah, but like that's just not even rejected. Just the stars not aligning at all. It was so many like
wrong time. Okay. What, do you believe in wrong time, right person, wrong time?
No, you're dumb. That doesn't exist.
But that's literally what you're describing.
What?
You said the stars not aligned. So
yeah, because it wasn't wrong time, right person. It was like just.
Wrong time.
Wrong person, wrong time.
No, this what happened. Like, it was so unfortunate throughout the years of me trying to shoot my shot, like getting the courage. Like, one time, I remember, like, for 8th grade. I tried to ask her to the 8th grade dance. I bought the flower and everything. And as I was walking to her locker, somebody beat me to her and asked her out. And then she said yes. What did I have to do? I just had to go back to my locker, throw that shit in there, and then walk away.
I don't think I would have recovered.
Here I am.
That's
7 years later.
I could. Yo, you're a better man than me, bro. I see.
But did you ever tell her?
I was in the trenches. Yeah, I did. I did. Like years later, she was like, "Oh damn."
No, but like but about that Valentine's Day, I rejected somebody. I think this is my
karma.
So when we were like 14, 15, this kid in my church asked me to be his Valentine on Snapchat because I didn't have a phone.
Nah, Snapchat.
On Snapchat.
Snapchat.
So I said, oh, because it was on a Sunday. Valentine's was on a Sunday, and I was like, oh, we go to different services because there's in my church there's 2 services. There's an English. There used to be an English service and then a Spanish service. His parents went to the Spanish service, and my mom used to go to Spanish service, but we just want to be in and out, so we go to the English service. So I was like, oh, I don't think my mom's going to the same service as you that week, and then I was like. That Sunday came around. It was Valentine's Day. My mom was like, "Oh my god, we woke up late. We have to go to the Spanish service." I was like,
damn, that's so fucked up.
You could have just said yes.
No, I never felt so. I was like, Mom, how about I just don't go to church today? She said that's not an option, Brianna. And I was like, oh my god, I can't.
God can strike me down today. It's okay.
No, like, can God come today and come his second coming today? Like, I was like, his second coming can come today.
Arise.
And then he saw me, and I was like, it was unplanned. I was like, we weren't supposed to be here. And then she was like, my mom was like, what's happening? He's like sad. He's like sad when he looks at you. And I was like, I tell you the story when I get home. My mom said, like, my mom loves that kid. So like, she was like, why didn't you just say yes? I was like, I thought I wasn't supposed to. I told my mom, I thought I wasn't supposed to date. And I was just lying. And yeah, and here I am getting the karma when the guy rejected me.
Do you come from a very strict household?
Yes and no.
Are you not allowed to say?
I am.
Will your mom be listening to this?
No, she would not. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
She knows I'm here doing a podcast, but she thinks, I don't know what she thinks why, like, I'm doing a podcast for. Because I used to be in a podcast in my college.
Okay.
So she doesn't like.
Did you guys have any buzz?
Don't know what that is. But
like, did you guys have any clout?
No. Before COVID, we did. We used to be on an actual radio station, but then but like there's
the
like
Rutgers
the
radio
Rutgers
station.
one. The Rutgers one.
I was on that a couple times.
I never heard you on there. And
now when you were there, when I was in high school.
But yeah, and then we're not even like good friends anymore, sadly. Not because of that.
The podcast?
No, I'm talking
You
about...
just turned off...
No, I didn't. I just changed it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. No, I'm talking about the guy that I rejected on... We're not even like... We used to be good friends, and then recently COVID happened, and we're not good friends no more. But wishing the best.
That's the thing about that. No, that's the thing about shooting your shot with a friend, right? Like I remember.
No, like after shooting the shot, like we were still good friends and like everything like was fine. But like, it was like something happened, a bunch of things happened, and I just like couldn't be your friend like that anymore, and that's why we're not like good friends as we were.
But go back to this very strict household that you live in.
Oh, that's what we were talking about.
I've heard varying stories about this very, very strict household.
It's not like a strict household. Look at my mom's a single mom.
Okay.
And like,
but you're not an only child, right?
No, I'm the youngest child.
And how many?
2. Me and my sister. And
youngest.
Yes, and my mom was like, let my sister go around do all these things, but then it was happening. Like she let her like do her thing, and then my sister took advantage of it. And then when it came to my turn, Brianna can't do that. Da-da-da-da, and I was like, oh, okay.
So your sister ruined it for you?
Kind of.
I hope she listens to this. F you.
She knows. She knows though.
You're the problem, man.
She is the problem, and she knows she's the problem. Like me and my sisters are like the same and different, but my
please talk into the microphone.
Sorry, me and my sister are the same or different. Like she is a master manipulator. Love her, but she knows what she's doing. Like when her and her boyfriend first started, or when her and her husband first started dating.
Yeah, hey, this is getting deep as shit.
Like I would see it. Like when he would come over, I was like, oh my gosh, she's manipulating him. But she's such a girl boss for her. Like I don't blame her. Like,
but manipulating how? Manipulation is
like she was like she didn't like his friends. She didn't like his friends. I think she didn't like his friends, or like she just didn't get along with him. Like awkward, and she was just like, "Oh, I'm not going." But like she'll make him feel so bad for not going.
That's not a good thing.
That's not good at all.
No.
That sounds really
Guess what?
bad.
They're married and they're happy. So
I guess that's what's important.
They're married and happy, so.
See, this is why you guys make fun of me, but this is why I'm single.
I don't go through this.
Yeah, that sounds like nuts. I feel like that's not very healthy.
Like
no, it's not like that's the whole relationship.
No, of
it
course
was just like it was
right?
just the beginning of it. Like they just also you don't want to be around people who don't accept your relationship because so my brother-in-law and my brother are best friends.
Yo, you said you were the youngest of two.
Yeah, but like
oh, you have two additional siblings.
Yes, like
okay.
So my brother-in-law and my brother are friends. Sorry, I didn't mention I have a brother. He lives in Florida, where my nephew lives.
Shout out your brother.
Shout out
Tampa. And my brother and my brother-in-law went to high school together. But me and my brother-in-law and my sister went to middle school together.
Wait, what?
So me and my brother never went to school together.
How much older is your brother than you?
2 years. But like we just didn't live in the same house.
Okay. So like different parents.
Yeah.
So different mom or dad?
Dad. And then sorry, different mom. Not that.
Yeah, I was about to say like this timeline is very confusing right now.
Different dad. I mean different mom. Whatever. Sorry. And then so my brother and my sister, me and my sister went to the same school. My brother went to a different school. And then in high school, my brother-in-law and him went to the same high school. So they've been friends since then. Whatever.
But your brother and your sister are the same age then?
No, my sister's 4 years older than me. My brother's 2 years older than me.
So your sister's husband is younger than her?
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Like, girls are going for younger guys.
Interesting.
Like, back to the... Okay. And then my brother was like, oh, you better not date my sister. Like, my sisters are off limit. It was during COVID, like 2020. And then there was like, oh, I know her. And then they were the only ones getting along from my brother's friends and my brother-in-law's friends. Like, they were the only people getting along. And then they started dating when my brother left to back to Tampa.
Damn, are they already married?
Yeah. 2 years.
Great, yo.
Las Vegas. They had a Las Vegas wedding.
Damn, fucking quick out here, bro. I can't even get a
but like
girlfriend.
he's in the
out there.
like he makes good money. Like they provide pretty well for each other and stuff like that. Like I feel like it's different when you're an adult. Is it not?
Yeah, but even like 2 years ago, what? How old was he? Like 22.
Yeah, but he was in the union. He was making adult money.
Damn.
Listen, bro, I don't know. I'm making adult money, but I'm not out here.
Yeah, but like
married.
you're also not in a relationship.
And if I was,
Even
I wouldn't be getting married.
I'm making adult money, and I don't feel financially stable to
I know.
get married. No, but I was. Fuck, what was it? Oh, about that. Like, don't do this. Like, off limits. Well, it was something before that, but I can't really segue right now. Kind of tired. But I was gonna say, fuck, what was something? I forgot. But it was like weird. Look, I was gonna talk about how people are weird, because like it was like, oh, you can't do this or you can't do that. Like, I had people because like my girlfriend went on like vacation to fucking what was it, Mexico, I think.
Cancun?
For I think so, maybe for like for senior year she went like with her friends.
Like senior year of high school or senior year of
college?
college?
Like before she graduated. And motherfuckers were mad. We were like, son, I can't believe you let her do that.
I can't believe you let her do that.
I was like, what the fuck do you mean let her? I was like,
she's gonna do.
She's
gonna do whatever she wants.
That's like letting your girl go to Miami, bro. Like you just.
Okay, how do you guys feel about Miami girl friendships breaking up? Like, do you think that like
that is a thing,
that's a
bro.
thing.
Okay.
Bro.
Like I have been on trips with my friends, right? But like we have never been to Miami. We've been to Orlando, you know, and stuff like that. Like it's not the same because Orlando's very family friendly and Miami is very not family. I mean, I went to Miami when I was 2, but I was 2 years old. Like honestly, was my mom taking a 2-year-old to Miami?
Living her best life.
Go you, mom.
She wasn't taking you. You were going with her.
Yeah.
That and but like my mom says like Miami's not for children.
Even for friendships, every single time I hear it, it's like women getting into fights. Because you know what it is?
People go on vacation for different things. Like Miami, you're going to spend... There's some friends, they don't want to spend money on vacation. They're already thinking that like buying the plane ticket, buying the Airbnb, or buying the hotel is enough money spent. And there's some people like they're willing to spend that extra money because... Okay, everything's free if you're a hot girl in Miami. Let's be real. If you're a hot girl in Miami, you're not spending nothing. But if you're a guy, you're spending a lot of money getting into those tables, getting into those clubs, because they won't care if you're 21 or whatever age. If you don't have the money, they don't let you in. It's like a frat party.
But I've heard that like even like
it's just like it's not even about that. It's just like the French is just like, man, fuck that.
But it's not even just Miami. Like every single person, every single girlfriend that I have that has like a roommate or something that they think they're gonna love their roommate ends up fucking hating their roommate?
I didn't hate my ex roommate, but if things
you had falling out.
No, we're good. We're good now. I think that we needed COVID to happen because I would not have room with her like the next year. Like I would not. I think I needed that time.
So it would have been catastrophic.
It would have been, but I love her now. Like I love her, and like we're good friends and stuff like that. Like we catch up every now and then. But I felt like we were friends, and we became friends because of like being roommates together. But if I stood with her any longer that semester, I would have lost it. Like I was before COVID, I was commuting more than I was dorming.
You know what?
Because you hated her.
I don't think I could live with any of my friends.
You don't think you could live with me?
No.
No, but my sweet mates.
I need my space, and like if I see you all the time, it doesn't matter what it is. I'm gonna get annoyed. I don't know. I don't know your living situation. But I don't know how you are like being as a roommate. But it's like.
But I'm so clean.
I see when I come over.
Yeah, but my sweet mates, I love them too. Like, but like I feel like that being in the other room, like them being in another room, also like that's why I was like I can live with them another year because they're in a different room. But your roommate's like living
right next to you. You
coming home late, she's right there, or she's coming home late, you're right there. So like, I think that thank God COVID happened in that sense because I was like I would have lost it. I would have just like moved out in that sense. Like
I definitely couldn't live with somebody like in the
but
same
like
house,
it's not like we became. It's not like we
Oh,
became friends, like before. Like we became friends when we became roommates.
Oh,
that happens often.
Like I didn't choose my roommate.
Yeah, me neither. Like I don't talk to him, but like he's still cool. He's still valid. I talk to him. Like we had a like I feel like in college when I had like to do a double. I didn't want a double. Nobody wants a double. But
right.
I ended up with like a good roommate. I was happy. He's mad chill. Shout out Dev.
Shout out Dev.
Oh my god, I dated a guy named Dev, but like in Rutgers Newark.
Okay.
Not you, Dev.
Not the Dev he's talking about. Anyways.
Well, your Dev is gonna watch this and think that you still think about him.
He knows I still think about him.
I'm
kidding. We text. I'm kidding. Just kidding, dude.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. But no.
I don't know. Those friendships always seem so volatile. Like me, like I've gone on so many trips with my friends, and I'm like, never do we leave these trips mad at each other.
No, but like.
Yeah.
Miami is different though. Like Miami, that surrounding, it's like the South Beach is like a drug or something, bro. Like. I don't know, like it's like something you just like I said, people are there for different reasons.
You know
like when you're hear me out. When you go to Miami, like you're one of two people. You're there to vacation, relax, enjoy, or you're there to party and spend money and go crazy. And you want your friends to go along with it.
But this is like my thing, right?
It's not just Miami though.
Well, like
isn't
we're about to take a big group trip. My first big group trip to like wherever we're going.
Okay. Wait, is this like a thing, like an actual thing? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
You're coming.
In theory.
Yeah. No, not in theory, bro. Juan likes to confirm last minute, bro.
I like to.
You better confirm when the day you buy the ticket, like.
Right. But like
the thing is, like, it depends. Like, if I have a girlfriend at the time, I want to take my girlfriend.
It's in December. You have 1 month.
Yeah, and I'm working on it.
Okay.
He's hard. He's working hard. But like. That's like something that was brought up. Like, oh, we've never had like a trip like this. I'm like, damn, like for me personally, right? Like, if somebody wants to go do whatever the fuck they want to do, and I'm the only one that wants to stay at the hotel, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna stay at the hotel.
You are very much like that, and that's good. Yeah. It's good to have that type of person.
It's good that you have that mindset, but like for I'm not saying like it's a gender thing, but for girls, like the girls is like my mom was like always been like when we went on these trips, like if your girl needs to pee, you're gonna go use the bathroom too. You know what? Like because you're in somewhere that you're not like around and stuff like that.
Right.
And I was like, okay. So like everywhere my friends went, we all went together. Like we went to the water park, we all went to the water park. No one's leaving out. Like it said, like especially like when you go out the country and there's like excursions, like everyone's going on that excursion, like in that way, like because you don't know any of the area where your resort is at. Like
okay, I wasn't really talking about that. It was more like, let's say everybody was like, oh, like let's go drinking. Okay, the next day, let's go drinking. I don't want to go. Like. I don't want anybody to feel bad. Like, to be like, okay, like, oh, bro, come on. Like, come on.
I mean,
like,
I feel like you could go. You don't have to drink.
Go. No. I maybe I just want to sit in the hotel room.
Salute.
Bless you.
I know, like, I'm usually the person that people are like, I need to use the bathroom. Can you, like, do you want to go to the bathroom?
Stop.
Like,
why
yeah.
you lying about yourself?
No. I am.
No,
I
he's
am.
not.
Are you?
Yes,
No,
I am.
he's
Yes,
not,
I
bro.
am. I'm the person they whisper to be like, yo, I kind of want to do this. Or like, are you kind of hungry?
Brianna's literally lying, bro.
No, I'm
Okay,
not.
okay.
No, I'm not.
Yo.
Juan is a victim.
A
He's done it.
A
victim.
victim.
A
He's done it.
victim. A
But, like-
perpetrator, maybe. We'll call me a victim is
he's
crazy.
No. Juan's a victim of not wanting to speak up. But like,
Nah, I don't mind speaking up.
nah, cause like, well, I can't think of the thing.
You
But,
can't
like,
think of an example because it's not real.
Well, I'm not about to just throw out an example, but like if somebody like I know like, well, most people should know that like if like they don't feel comfortable doing something or like it's like I need somebody to like, can we go to the bathroom? Or, like I don't want to be the only one that goes to the bathroom. But, okay, I'm going to the bathroom. They'll be like, no, we have to go. No, I'm going. I do that a lot. And you can't deny that. I'll be like, well, I'm not sitting out here. I'm like, cause like one day we were just chilling.
It's awkward. Like you know how girls like they always bring the whole posse.
To the bathroom?
Yeah, it's because it's awkward. Like if you're like, say that like there's a bunch of people like guys, whatever, and you have to use the bathroom and like you don't go with your friend. It's like you're in an awkward stance. Like what do you talk about? Like sometimes like there's unless there was a conversation going on prior to the bathroom, then no, like. Just go to the bathroom with your girl. Let's
take this as an example. We were in New York, and then like we were just waiting outside, waiting to leave. Mm-hmm. But we were there for a while, and I was hungry, and there was a pizzeria like on the other end of the corner, and I was
you went
like,
by yourself?
No, he did not. He didn't go by himself.
I walked, and then everybody else decided to walk.
Oh my god, you're a trendsetter.
Literally, no, because this is
a liar.
No, I'm not. Because like this is what happens. This is what happens most of the time. Not most of the time, I say, but this happens where I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna entertain this. Like people are like, oh, like, well, we could just wait here. Like, no, I'm going, and then I'll just start walking. Be like, if all of y'all want to wait out here, that's cool. Y'all could catch me over there or tell me when we're leaving.
Okay, I guess I see in that perspective, but like,
cause like I'm not gonna do something I don't want to do. Like I don't want to sit out here. And we saw somebody get robbed. I was like, damn, they robbing people out here. I'm not staying out here.
Someone get robbed.
Oh my god, like people be robbing people like point blank, like
yes.
like broad daylight. Was it broad daylight?
Nah, it was night.
It was
okay,
nighttime.
never mind.
Yeah, that's how I was like, shit. I'm gonna go.
No, but I heard like the pickpocketers in Europe are crazy.
The pickpocketers.
Pickpocketers.
Pick.
Is it pick? I
Yes.
thought it was pit.
No, it's pickpocketers.
Because they pick from your pocket.
Why would it be pickpocketers?
You know what?
I don't know. I don't know.
I've had this issue with a lot of words. You know, like pay-per-view.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I've had this issue with pickpocketers. I was like, what the fuck?
No,
like,
but like in Europe, it's crazy. Like the people who get robbed, it's very common. Like from like they just like they're so slick with it. Like
I mean, here in the U.S., like my mom when I was a lot younger, she said that we were walking home and somebody just like came behind her, jumped, got her earrings, and it ran off. She was like, "What the fuck?" She didn't even know what happened. Like
that's actually
I almost got robbed. Sorry.
I thought you were like, this almost got robbed.
Yeah.
I had summer classes and I didn't dorm because my dorming scholarship only covers the school year, and I had headphones on, but it was also raining, so I had my headphones, but like I had my hair, like my hoodie covering it, and this guy asked me for directions walking home, and I was like, well, I don't know where that street's at. And I was like, I felt weird, so I felt like walking back to where I was walking and just walking another way to my house. And it was already dark because I came home late from my class because I was asking a question about an exam I had. And oh my God, this guy came up to me closer. He's like, give me your phone. And I was like, excuse me? And he's like, give me your phone. And I couldn't hear because I had the headphones on. So I'm like this, like I had a beat, so I like that, like I just jabbed my finger. He's like, what? He's like, stop acting dumb, give me your phone. And I start screaming. I was like, please sir, get away from me, like you're in my personal space, like please step away. I start screaming, but like
if I tell you can't be in my personal space, you can't be here, sir.
Wait, and did he take your phone?
no, he didn't take my phone. And so the guy had across the street from my house had his window open, and he heard me screaming. He's like, what's going on? And like the guy claimed that he had a gun. Like he just literally just put in his pocket and, like this, but
I got a gun.
No, literally. And then the guy said, I'm trying to rob her and she won't let me. So the guy's like coming downstairs, like the guy who lives there, and he goes the other way. And in that moment, I had rain boots on, so I was like, my boots are so heavy, I'm trying to run home, and guess what? thank God, the key, my door to my house was unlocked because my sister had just gotten home, and I started crying. I was like, someone is trying to rob me.
Nah, man.
And I had like I was so paranoid for that rest of the summer, going to class and stuff like that. I always thought someone was following me, and like.
Wait, but what happened with the guy? That's the reason
I don't like sitting outside, bro.
What happened to the guy?
He ran the other way.
Oh, he ran away.
Yeah, because he heard the guy coming down the stairs. Like.
Oh,
yeah, so I literally just ran home. I never ran so fast with like heavy boots in my life.
Nah, like getting robbed is actually traumatizing. Well,
I was very traumatized like that whole entire summer. Like
I still am.
No, I am to this day. I am literally to this day.
That's why, I'm not waiting outside, bro. I'm out. Like, y'all want to stay here? Be my guest.
You've been robbed before?
I was robbed in front of my house. I was walking home from like an interview from NJT, and I was robbed not like a house over, basically. I was like one house away from like reaching, and like these two dudes just like pinned me into like the.
Are you like one of those stories I get like at Rutgers, like crime, like when they send like those blasts, like someone's been robbed?
No, he was already home at this time.
I was already home.
Oh no!
But like, what had happened is like, now I get why people walk on the street and not walk on the sidewalk, because like you just get hidden. And like, I mean, people in the neighborhood are not gonna like snitch on each other. So.
Well, you walk on the street and not the sidewalk?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Street you get hit.
Yeah, because nope, I'm walking on the street.
So you walk in the middle of the street, or you
not
walk
in the
on
middle,
like,
but like
on the side,
I'm
like the cars.
I'm not gonna get hit by the car, but like I'm walking in the street now.
Wait, why are you doing that?
Because like if not, you're gonna be hidden by the trees, and that's how they got me. Because they came, like it was a tree,
they got you,
and then they pushed me into the alleyway. Son, like my neck still cracks from like they fucked up my neck because they just shook me and like pinned me against the wall, and then
that's
the dude
scary.
whipped out.
What did he take?
Huh? They took my phone. They took my belt. They took my keys. Son, I was like, bro, give me my keys. I had to wait. He was like, fuck your keys, and just walked out. I was
like, what do you get from taking the keys to your house?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
because they were going to come back and do a home invasion, bro.
I was like, bro, please,
yeah, but
it
was in front of your house, right?
It was like,
near
it was like near my house, but like.
No, like I have never.
Nah, man, like having a gun pointed to like.
He had a gun?
He
had a gun. I was about to check. Shoot me. I was about to check if it's loaded, but like he just.
My friend told me after I got like robbed, attempted robbery. My friend told me, he's like, why didn't you just give your phone? And I was like, because I at that moment I just thinking just like if you scream loud enough, someone's gonna hear you.
That's
like,
the thing I didn't do. I was just like,
and then like your firefly instincts kick in, and my friend was like, do you think he didn't have a gun? Because he could have had a gun beyond in his pocket. You're just being very
very true though.
Yeah.
No.
And I was like, honestly, I know he could have a gun, but like I just felt like, God's protecting me, and if this is my last day on earth, I'm going to heaven, so like it's fine.
God's protecting me. This is crazy.
That's why I'm on the street now. Like, I know you're not, like, because there was somebody that was getting robbed, and I was like, damn, I should have done that, like right after, like right in front of our house, and she was like, I know you're not robbing me right now. And basically the whole neighborhood, I was like, I know you're not robbing me in my neighborhood, boy. I know. And then like everybody just, what's going on out there? And the dude just ran off.
No,
they don't want to draw
crazy.
Attention.
No,
they're definitely not gonna kill somebody.
That's why I started screaming. The thing is, I started screaming and it drew attention. Thank God, someone's window was open. I thank God to this day that someone's window was open for me to hear my screams because it's raining. So like obviously, why would your window be open? And like I thank God to that day. I was like, thank God that guy's windows was open.
Nah, man.
Listen, I am not taking that chance, bro. The one time I got robbed, that motherfucker told me, take everything out your pockets. I took everything out of my pocket.
Like, absolutely.
Son, that motherfucker looked at my phone, I had a flip phone. He's like, this is your phone? I was like, yeah, bro. He was like, take that shit back. I was like, all right. Why Newark? Why all the thieves in our city got so much personality, bro? Like, I can't even be mad at them. Like, I can't, bro. Like, all of them have so much personality. Like, the one that robbed Brianna's like, don't act dumb. You know what I'm saying? The dude that's talking to you is like, no, fuck your keys. Like, I can't be mad. Like, they're fucking funny, bro. Like, they're funny, bro. Like, I can't even be mad at them because they're funny.
You can't. I was like, I really didn't hear him, though. Like, that's my problem. Those beats, when they say that it's noise proof, noise proof.
All he saw was like he just saw you smack the side of your head. Like, what are you doing?
Do you guys ever watch Jersey Shore where Mike the Situation was about to fight Ronnie and he like
he
hit his head into the
yes.
You never saw that?
To this concrete wall? Yeah, I saw the episode.
Like,
they're in Italy, right?
Yeah, he was getting like hyped up, so he's like, you wanna fight me? Bah! He headbutted a wall.
And himself, like he got so hyped up.
Yeah.
I think he did it just to avoid the fight.
Yeah, he fucked up his neck bad, but that's what like Brianna was doing. She was getting robbed. She was like, bah! The fuck out of the side of her head.
I'm hyping myself up right now. You don't want this.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Yeah, and then my mom said like the street he was asking for, like it's literally down the street, like from my house.
Son.
And I was like, I really never heard that street. I was
Yeah,
all I said was like, oh, the street sign says like. And the guy
Don't
was
give
like,
your whole.
No,
we're gonna
no,
bleep
that's
it.
not my address.
Yo,
no,
bleep
where
it.
I was walking from, it says like. That's not where I live. That's not where I live.
Oh,
So
okay.
like.
No, we're gonna beep it though.
No.
Just in case, cause she lives
Lucky to
like
get-
by there. Just beep
Yeah.
it,
Lucky
beep
to
it,
get
beep
doxxed.
it, beep it. 140. I'll remember.
Mhm.
I want to beep it for your safety.
Okay.
People
Do you want me to
forget.
bleep it? Nah, we'll give it up to her. Do you want me to bleep it or no?
You could
People
bleep it.
forget that
Or you-
this is going on the internet sometimes.
Okay, you could bleep it. Bleep it's fine.
Okay.
You guys, listen.
Bleep,
I know we
bleep.
don't have a lot of viewers, but we
But like,
have
there's
enough
some
where
there could
it's
be weirdos. I
dangerous.
understand for my safety. But yeah.
We care about women on this
whole section is
podcast.
bleeped.
Nah, not this whole like. Just where she's saying addresses. Like,
Yeah.
just-
The audio's gonna be like, why the fuck is the audio cutting out? Like, someone's gonna be like, bro, please, I need to know.
that's too dangerous.
Where did she say? What street did she say in the comments?
100 subscribers and we leak her address.
Live. With
Live.
her tied to a chair.
I live bleep 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 bleep.
Oh, man.
No,
Listen,
but-
guys.
I was just, fuck. I was
It-
gonna say,
Go ahead.
I'll go for it. I don't remember.
No, I was gonna say it's really sad that we've all experienced thievery in our
And
lifetimes.
it's actually crazy. Well, I don't know how it's been for you, but like you get to like college and stuff. I feel like I've said this before, and like not a lot of people relate. At least like
Not
if
a
they're
lot of
not,
people
No,
if they're
relate.
I
not
didn't
from, like,
relate.
where you
I was
are.
in college when this happened. So like that semester starting, I had a 6 and 9 that I already had planned from like whatever you make your schedule. And my mom was like, drop the class. You don't need a 6 and 9. I was like, girl, I need to take this class. Like, I'm gonna take the 6 and 9. And I was like, my mom like would get my aunt's car because she didn't have a car at the time, and like pick me up after my 6 and 9.
That's
Take me
fine.
to class. But it only happened for a couple of weeks, and then she figured out I had friends that were walking to the dorms, and she was like, okay, you're good.
Nah, man, my parents have called me out because like, granted, now I understand, but like 3 times I like walked home from science, which is like a like 2 mile, 2.5 miles.
2 miles.
Yeah, cause I was like,
Where's the bus tickets? Like I know.
they didn't give me bus tickets.
What?
He lived too
Yeah.
close to the school, probably.
Yeah, it was like too close.
But
like,
if it's 2 miles, it's like
I forget how
they
much
were,
it
they
is.
was bitching, bro.
Yeah,
I
there
just
was
remember-
bitches about
Honestly,
those bus
yeah.
tickets.
the school I went to. I lived a mile, so I used to
Oh.
walk.
Oh wait, you went to a private school, right? How was that?
I didn't go to private school.
Yeah, you did, didn't
I
you?
went to Abington with him.
Yeah.
No, high school.
I went to technology. That
No,
was
but
our
you-
friend Brenda.
No, but you went. Where did you go freshman year?
I went to a charter school.
Oh, I thought you went to a private school.
I went to a charter school. I went to it's called Newark Early College. I think it was called. I don't know if it's called any that anymore because it was at Westside High School, and I got bamboozled because when they said that, it was like it's like barred where you get like 2 years of high school, 2 years of college. Lies. Everything about that school was literally lies. NPS failed me, and then
They failed us all.
and then basically like that's when the application to transfer was online. So I said as a joke, I was like, Mom, I'm transferring. She's like, yeah, okay, because my mom liked that I was close to her job, and I would go after work to her job, and then we lived together. And then my mom was like, yeah, okay, you're leaving. Just give her permission, act like I was her. And
That's crazy.
and then my mom found out when I got the letter to the
That you got
technology.
in or
Yeah,
whatever.
she was like, "What happened to the school? Like, you're not going there next year?" I was like, "No, I lost my spot the minute I send in the application, because that's what meant like you lose a spot."
Oh wow.
Damn. Quite crazy.
So
wow.
my mom was like, "I guess have fun, take the bus," because I would get dropped off every day.
Nah, I like walked home because like for whatever reason my parents had to do something, and like my aunts both times my aunts had to pick me up, and they fucking forgot. I was like, fuck you. So I just walked home. I was waiting there because before I used to be the subway used to be there.
Yeah, there used to be a
So I
subway.
used to be there, but then they'd be like, "You gotta go." I was like,
Oh,
"Man,
like
fuck
closing?
those workers." Thank God that shit got locked because they was mean as fuck for no reason.
Nah, they were pretty nice to me.
I have
I don't
is
know if
Subway
one
by
kid-
Science.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
used to be, not anymore.
Yeah.
What
When
is
we were
that?
in high school.
It was like it was like right across.
Oh
Right
yes,
at
no,
the
I
corner
played
where
at
the bus stop
I
was.
played a band at Science a couple of times.
Oh, did I?
Yo, there's
Jazz
just too many
I wanna see
band
you.
geeks in this fucking
Jazz House
Yeah,
Kids.
Jazz
I was,
Jazz, you were in Jazz House
I
Kids?
was,
I was in Jazz House Kids too.
I was like they're on their website for like 5 years. My cousin,
Oh, did I?
she was.
Oh, you know
interviewed-
what? You know what? I think I did know that.
So
What does that even mean, Jazz
it's
House?
it's an organization that like they go to like certain schools in Newark and they like teach a class and like they teach jazz.
Or you
so
could
like
just go to like their like place
their
in
seminars,
Montclair,
yeah.
You guys know I'm classically trained in jazz, right?
Right.
In the drums, I really am.
Yeah.
Oh,
At
but
the
then
age
why
of
were-
5.
No, not at the age of 5. Like, you guys want like that's a real thing. Like I'm classically trained on the drums.
Name every drummer.
Travis Barker. I don't know.
And then so basically like they took pictures at Abington, and I was on the front page for like a while. Like I was in high school. I think my freshman year of college, my cousin, she DM'd me because we're not that close. She's like, I'm applying to Jazz House Kids to work in like the administration section, and she's like, is this you? And she sends me the picture, and I was like, oh my god, that picture's so old. I had braces, like thick eyebrows. I was like, yes, that's me. Where did you find that picture? She's like, it's on their website. And I was like, oh, they need to upgrade that. She's like, yo, I signed a photo release form when I was like 5th grade, and they've been using that since like 5 years, 6 years.
Yeah, I've never heard of them. Wait, so you guys were both in Jazz House Kids?
Well, I was in Jazz House Kids for like
Park.
2 years, yeah.
And I was in Jazz House Kids in Abington, and my high school didn't have Jazz House Kids.
I've never heard of this program.
I ended up not like. I was like, damn, bro, this is too much.
It was too much of a commitment for my age, because like I also went to their summer camp that like my 7th grade summer, and
went like from freshman year.
8th to 1st grade, from 8 to 1, I have to be in the school far away, like it's called Speedway, like so far.
We went to Montclair, yeah, but it was but you took classes,
and I literally had to study music from like 8 to 1.
Right.
And I'm like, what 7th grader should be doing this? Like,
yeah,
it was not. I wasn't like a prodigy.
Nah, because motherfuckers were in there like ready to play, like, son, like, put me out there. And I was like, damn, I learned how to play this year. And then they give you like hard ass music.
Yes, like there's like, play this.
Yeah, like,
and up an octave, up another octave.
What instrument did you play?
I played clarinet, and what did you play?
Trumpet.
Oh, my cousin played. That's why they were friends. They both played trumpet.
Bunch of fucking nerds, bro.
My cousin was in Jazz House Kids.
He was?
Yeah, he was like the guy, one of the apprentices. Like he was like one of his like.
He played trumpet?
Mm-hmm.
The one I know?
Yeah, that's all. Well, all my cousins played. Well, all my cousins were in the bands. Like me and my cousins.
Oh, if he was there, I didn't see him.
No, so like I was clarinet. My cousin was trombone. My other cousin was saxophone. And then my other cousin, when he was in middle school, he played saxophone as well. And then I paid my cousin in like after school snacks to stop playing at home, because he would bring his instrument home, and I would bring. My parents hated that shit. And my mom, like, one day I came home from school, I was like, I will make you a sandwich every day after school if you do not play this ever again in this house. She's like, you used to play it all the time. I was like, you guys never complains. You guys never.
No, because like
but
my parents used to be like, damn, this motherfucker. Oh, back to the thing. Yeah, my parents were like, damn, bro, like, you sure you don't want to put it out for the night? Because I was like clearly ass, and they was tired of it. They were like, yo, you don't have to practice today, bro. Like, no. It's okay.
My parents were the opposite. They used to make me practice every single day.
No, for dance. Okay, so like I'm in this dance group in my church, but I've been in it since I was 9 years old, and the leader, like the person who's in charge of it, like told my mom, she's like, Brianna does not practice enough. Like she never knows the dances when she comes here. She practices at practice, she practices at rehearsal, because practice and rehearsal are two different things.
Right.
Practice is what you do at home. Rehearsal is what you do over there. So my mom stuffed me in the room, put the video on, and made me stay there. And all my cousins are playing outside, and I had to stay inside and practice the song. And guess what? I knew it. No one else did when I came back to practice the next day.
My parents quickly changed, and they were like, dang, he's kind of good now. But before that, it was like, oh my god. It was them and my brother. Grade? They were like, holy fuck, this dude's playing every day.
You know what sucked more is that me and my cousins were practiced together.
Damn, y'all were band,
extra
bro.
loud.
So like, mind you, a trumpet, a saxophone, and a clarinet trying to be unison.
Well, you know what? That's where it comes from. Now we know.
From your meanness.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the end of your thought?
Last episode was, we were talking about, because I was like, if I have a kid and I put him in something, he has to at least try to be good. Because like, I'm not going to go and watch him be ass or her be ass. And he was like, that's fucked up. And then we were trying to dig deep as to like why that is.
No, you know,
and
my
cousin.
My aunt was in my house, and I found my old clarinet from middle school. From high school. And my aunt was like, I put it together, and I like I put it in my close friends. I started recording myself. I was like, oh my god, I found my old clarinet. And my aunt was like, play something, girl. Like she started screaming at me because I was like not playing it. I was just like so hella mesmerized. I remember how to put a clarinet together, and she was like, "Go play something, girl." But all my like reeds were like messed up or whatever. And then she's like, "Thank God you quit." I never went to one of them. I was like, "I haven't played in like 5 years." Like, not too much on me.
I still have my trumpet, but like that shit is
rusty.
Gone. Like the valves don't even move, and every time we take it to like get it fixed for whatever, like a performance, like to be honest, it's gonna cost you like you're gonna have to come in here like every week to fix it. So I was like, I just gave up on it. I have it just like a memory's sake. If it disintegrates, it is what it is. But yeah,
damn,
that's not like I feel like I'd be like at least picking it up every once in a while.
I think it was a good era. It was a good era for me.
It was a good era.
It was fun.
I enjoyed it. Like, okay, every second I was in it, I've enjoyed it. But the minute I felt that I was not happy there anymore, that's when I quit.
Nah, if my band director left, I definitely would have left too.
Yeah, it was that, and I was like, I did try. I had to take music class the next year, my senior year, and I played just for music. Like he asked, if he obviously saw that I was like decent in the clarinet and music class. He said, "Do you want to be in the band?" I was like, "Oh, I was in the band. I do not want to be in the band. I feel like it was too much a commitment, and I just like it feels weird. It just felt weird, just like being in like a band with like." The music director is not like you have to have that connection,
right?
But
you
like
gotta make it from like like if somebody new came and was giving me orders, I'd be like no.
It's like no, weird, sir. like he's like, you have clarinet 1 if you come back, and I was like, I don't want it. Like some like I just have too much on my plate senior year, applying to colleges and stuff like that. I just like I'm good. Thank you though. Thank you for the opportunity.
Nah, I didn't like my senior year because like if they're listening, shout out y'all sound amazing now. At the time, though, holy, we were getting hazed because we did marching band and jazz band.
You did marching bands in high school?
Yeah.
For what team?
Science Park.
No, but like you guys didn't have a football team. Did you?
We played for Behringer.
Oh, they're kind of good. Well, when my cousin.
The year we played. We didn't win a single game.
Well, my cousin used to play like a long time ago. Sorry, I keep on like. My lunch. I'm sorry. But like it was my cousin. So I was in 5th grade and my cousin was a senior. So like 3 years before. Like yeah.
Nah, like I felt like the first game we played, we were trying to hype up the crowd because like they had 52 points on us or something crazy like that. We were like, holy, it's gonna be like this all season. And low key it was rough that year, but
it was
like,
rough.
No, the year like bro, I remember he had
talk to the mic.
I remember he had us running labs, bro, because my section was new or something was going on.
Were you like did you recommend like do like choreography for that, or you just
we
on
did,
the stands?
and they were so uncoordinated. I was like, bro, just hump the air right now. Like I remember, yeah, bro. Like I feel like we have to like we're going over the routine, and everybody just had like 2 left feet. I was like, wow, I can't believe this. And then like because our section wasn't in order, I would also get punched. I was like, I fucking hate this. I almost left that shit, bro.
Honestly, like being in Jazz House Kids, like in middle school, like I knew how like a band was run and stuff like that, and I feel like my middle school band was better than my high school band. That's the team.
Oh no, we evolved. We went to
like
for
like you have like a better music program. I don't even think like my high school has a music program anymore. Like to be honest, like from what I heard, and like I was like, damn, like you guys are so unorganized. I think there's only like 3 clarinets in the whole band, including myself. So I was like, damn, we got a lot of work to do, because I used to fake play sometimes in my middle school band when I just like ran out of air. I just like.
Nah, he knew. Our band director knew.
No, like and then my band, the high school one was like, Brianna, I know you're fake playing, and I was like, I'm just so out of breath, like I can't. And
yeah, I feel like nah, because sometimes you have to play forever, and then they're like, bro, I can't breathe. Then don't. Like, damn, keep playing. No, but
no, but like these music directors in high school and like middle school, they like their music is life, and music is not life for me. Like I love
most
music.
people, like
that's
most
like
kids.
that's where like the conflict came, because everybody was trying to be a scholar, and he said it. I was like, man, like I'm proud of y'all for being scholars, but goddamn, y'all never in practice. yeah, that was a good time. But like
music era.
Yeah,
the music era. Well, if any listeners are still here after that dance segment of these 2 losers who play
we're losers
because
we're like you know what they say, that people who play music and know how to read music are smarter than like the average
I
Joe.
literally know how to play and read music.
You know how to read music? Okay,
yes.
good for you.
I play
Every
4
good boy.
instruments, guys.
Bro, you say that? Oh my god!
Okay.
I just didn't. I just don't.
When was the last time you picked up?
I played it. I have a guitar at home.
Okay.
You played
when
the
was the last
guitar,
time you
played
strummed it?
It used to be in my bathroom, so when I was taking a shit, I used to pick it up and just plumb at the strings.
That is crazy.
It's
Shitty
just the
guitar,
truth.
bro.
TMI.
It's the truth. It just used to
Equal
be.
strings.
Listen, this has been a good episode, but we're gonna leave it at the shitty guitar, okay? So thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of HMO the podcast.
Yes, Brianna,
Okay.
where can they follow you?
Yeah, if you want to give your socials,
Okay, my social.
your address.
Not my address. My Instagram is only Brianna, like only Brianna with a Y. BRYANNA. No letters, no numbers, no punctuation
No
marks.
letters.
I mean, sorry, no.
Those are all letters.
You gotta imagine the only Brianna.
No numbers, no exclamation points, no
Underscores, nothing?
nothing. Just
You
only
heard it.
Brianna. And on Twitter, I think it's only Brianna as well. Is it?
All right, well, they're going to have to find you regardless.
Right. If
I'm
they're
sure
But I just look at Juan's retweets.
If they're really
Don't.
fiending for that Twitter, they'll find it.
if they're
Oh,
really
it's
feeling-
only Brianna 29.
Wow.
My
Why
birthday.
29?
My birthday.
When's your birthday?
February 29th.
Oh.
My birthday doesn't exist this year.
Oh my God, you're one of those people. Listen,
I
I'm
do
gonna
remember.
end.
It does not exist.
I'm gonna end the podcast
Okay.
before we get into. I'm only 4 years old.
I'm 5.
I remember she used to say that.
Oh my God. Okay. We're ending.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
You don't
y'all.
even- well, thank you guys for tuning in. See
It was
you
an
next
amazing
week.
episode. Make sure to look at the reels. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, follow us on all platforms. Brianna's friends, if you're watching, you made it this far, leave a like. You enjoyed it. Come on now.
Subscribe to our YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And shout out everybody for tuning into HMO the podcast. This has been your
Let's
host.
aim a goal. 20 likes again.
20
and
likes.
Yes. We'll see y'all next week. Take it easy. Mwah.